We on. We on.
I don't have balls anymore.
We on.
Smells so good. Like, yeah, baby.
Sit.
Smells so good.
Time to bring out this truth.
I'm gonna listen to this. Very important to me.
That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters.
Word of God, you know.
That's it.
I believe it.
Let's bring this word up.
All right, shalom, shalom. Another day, weekend. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked society.
That's right.
That you know as America, which is Babylon in the Bible.
Right.
Place of confusion. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Barak, Kodash.
double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, who told us this truth. Special salutations to the hope of your elect, the house of David, and to the confusion of faces scattered across the four corners of the globe. All right, we are the Israelites, and we come to prophesy to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true children, all right, of Jacob, right? The true children of Israel. All right, we worship Yahweh, which you ignorantly know or call God, the Father, but that's a title. His name is Yahweh, which means he exists, he is to be. All right, Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the deliverer, which you call Jesus Christ, right? But there's no letter J's until the 1600s, so his name could not have been Jesus Christ.
Right.
And he came from the tribe of Judah, all right? He was a Hebrew, and he spoke the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, which his name is Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
All right? You got these pastors out here, like Pastor Whitehead, right? He came together in the interview, and he made a speech saying how he wants all the world's religions to come together, no matter what God or idol that they worship. This is the time that we all should come together. What does that resemble? What point in history when that happened, and what did the Most High do? All right, you can bring that out in the book of Genesis.
What's that? Tower back in Genesis 19, right?
Genesis 11,
right. This is the Genesis 11:1. And the whole earth was one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven.
And you see the mindset that they had, the pride that they had. They was all in one language. They came together saying, let's build a city and a tower that may reach into heaven. Right? Yeah.
And it says, and let us make a name. Salakia. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth.
Let us make a name until we scattered abroad. Hey, this is the same thing America's doing. All right, you got Pope Francis. He came out with the speech, one world religion. That's that.
Because even what they're doing in the Catholic Church, they starting to marry homosexuals and lesbians, people that practice a perverse lifestyle. And the funny thing is that these people said that they was born, like a man would say he was born to be a woman would say I was born to be a man. But you ain't have no choice on your name, right? When your mother gave you a name, you didn't have a choice about that.
Right.
You didn't have a choice about your hairstyle, your color, where you was born, how you was born, your parents. But now that's how you know these are demons, these are spirits coming back when you read the book, when you read Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in Genesis 11 and 4, the rest of verse 4, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower.
And this is what the Lord did, because the Lord is not with every nation joining, every religion joining.
Right.
All right, the Lord is not with that, right? Because there's only one true God that you should worship, right? The Heavenly Father, right? Yahweh.
Even amongst the children of Israel, You know what I'm saying? We wasn't allowed to deal with the other nations.
Right.
We wasn't supposed to deal with the other nations. There's nothing wrong when you see, like, Chinese people want to be with Chinese people. You might have Caucasian people that want to be with Caucasian people. You shouldn't be offended by that. Because they're doing what they call nation building.
That's right.
The funny thing about it, you got Israelites that look so-called white. You got Israelites that look so-called Chinese. You got Israelites that look so-called because what? We spread our seed all over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we are not supposed to indoctrinate a whole world movement.
Right.
That's not what the Lord is about. The Lord divided the time. That's why you got the sun that come out 12 hours, and the moon come out. You don't have the sun and the moon out at the same time.
Right.
That don't make no sense. A woman is not on her period every day.
Yeah.
Everything has a season, you know?
That's right. Powerful.
Verse Genesis 11 and 5. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower.
So the Lord came down to see the city and the tower. Now, when they was trying to get together, you think the Lord is saying, you know what? I'm happy with that. I want everybody to be together.
Right.
But watch what the angels are going to do. What the Lord going to do.
And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one.
There you go. That's that one world religion. That's that one world concept that they got from the Tower of Babel. And this is why they're pushing that energy now.
And that's why they're trying to link everything through technology.
Yes.
The email, everything gonna be one. The EBT card, everything you're gonna be. All you gotta do is scan your fingerprint, and eventually they're gonna get all of your chips. And you're gonna be able to pull up your oh, let's see if you got the COVID shot. Scan. Oh, last time you got the COVID shot. Oh, you need to get a booster.
I got all my shots.
They're gonna make everything one. Your medical records, your financial records, your employment, your tax. That's gonna be with the scannable through. And your whole file gonna come up. Your blood type. You know? What are you allergic to? That's what they programming the people. That's why everybody's on social media, but they're not socializing. You know? You're getting indoctrinated right before your eyes, and you don't know it.
You know?
It's like a pedophile. But a pedophile means a young child. He's grooming that child to be a sex slave.
Right.
That child don't know what's happening because he don't know no better.
Right.
And that's what they doing to the people. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
I hope they burn in hell, by the way.
Back in Genesis 11 and 6. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language.
It's all one language. All right. The language now it's English. They trying to bring everyone up under the umbrella. America goes in every land try to establish their democracy upon all these nations.
Right.
Okay. You got Elon Musk that want to develop a new brain chip. Right. I know the priest got an article on that. All right. We can read some of that.
God. So we got an article right here in RT News that says the billionaire Tesla boss and Neuralink executive is reportedly mulling an investment into a rival brain chip firm. Now we know there's no such thing as rivalry when it comes to these chips. They all on one accord, right?
That's right.
That's horrible.
It says the tech entrepreneur Elon Musk is considering an investment in Synchron, a brain chip developer which competes with his own similar company, Neuralink, according to Rectums. Now, I just want to bring this up real quick. When you go into that company called Synchron, right, which is another brain chip company, it says, when you look at the fine print on the bottom of it, it says Synchron becomes the first BCI company to receive the FDA's approval to conduct IDE clinic trials of a permanently implanted device.
So what does that mean?
Right.
That means that this company has developed the microchip faster and better than Elon Musk. So now Elon Musk going to take his money and invest into that, so now he can have ownership and bring it all together with one. You see?
Right.
It's still all the same concept of them being that one world, that one.
I don't want my
under that one umbrella.
Right.
I want to be a robot.
Right.
I want to be a robot.
Right.
Hey, but guess what? You got a dude that was a military vet that was fighting a war, he got his leg blown off. Hey, he didn't want to be a robot, but guess what? He want to walk again. You know? And guess what? He gonna take that damn chip.
That's right.
You got people that lost their arms. You got people that's paralyzed. You got people that's blind. That haven't been able to see since they was 6, 7 years old. But now with this chip, is going to help them see.
Right. Yeah,
So
exactly.
are they going to not see and not be normal again?
Exactly.
Of course they're going to want to do that. You got men that's in jail that's going to want to take the chip so they can get released early.
Right.
So, hey, it's going to happen fast too.
Right.
Before you know it, everybody going to have it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going back to what the priest said, that one language, because why else would the FDA approve it for? Mind you, this is the FDA. They're supposed to be doing some clinical research. Why? You're supposed to be all about health. Why do you care about putting some microchip in somebody's body?
But it's the same FDA that let Capri Suns get passed, and you playing damn cleaning solution in the damn Capri Suns, killing the kids.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
How about that fertilizer in your grass?
It's Revelation 16 and 14. For they are the spirits of devils deceiving you, right?
Spirits of devils, and the word devil goes back to the Latin diablos.
And that shows that you have evil angels.
Exactly.
You know? You do have evil angels. As much as people want to not deny it, and you have righteous angels in the spirit realm.
And guardian
All right?
angels.
You got angels that will make you want to be a heroin addict.
Yeah.
Those is demons on you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why you know when people get off the drugs, they look totally different.
Skin clear up.
Within 1 year, they go to NA meetings, keep coming back. It work if you want. Once they go to NA meeting, they do it for 1 year, their whole structure changed. Because that was a demon that was on them.
Exactly.
Yep.
Maybe more than one demon, probably several.
Yeah,
demons.
it'd be several demons. You're right. Yep.
It says working miracles.
There you go, working miracles. And Elon Musk, it's a delusional miracle, right? Because he's acting like he's helping you and he's for your benefit, but really, it's going to destroy you. That's why it's deceiving, all right?
He's got to be possessed.
Which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world. Talk about them being gathered.
That whole one world concept, a new world order.
Yeah.
Hey, Biden said it himself. We're under a new world order. Right? He's
trying
boldly
to do
saying
that for
these
like
things.
20 years.
And they've been saying that. Bush been saying it.
Right.
They've been regurgitating this new world order that they
For
want
like
to push.
20 years.
One world currency.
Right.
Yep.
Right? Hey, you just had Australia, the central banks and up central banks, saying that they're going to go digital and they want to get rid of cash. Right?
Gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty. Right? Because if they're deceiving it and all the people is being gathered, then they're fighting over who has control over all these people. You know, and that's where the elites is going to clash at. If we gathering all these people and putting them underneath this one world system, who's going to have the overall power over everybody?
Yeah.
You know, and that's where the whole clashing is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as you were saying, Biden, he released $280 billion to do what? Chips.
Yep.
So now you got all the companies fighting for the chips. And you got them overseas, you know? So this is the, hey, that's the miracles, dealing with the chip, you know, and they being gathered together.
And meanwhile, they got you stuck on racism. They got you stuck on all this other garbage, the stock market, COVID-19, monkeypox, and the whole time they about to issue a whole nother digital system, which is going to get you destroyed because the Bible talks about that in the book of Revelation.
That's right.
Yeah, what you got, Prince?
Finishing off Genesis.
I just want to preach that real quick.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Hey, he said thou art wiser than Daniel, because this man Esau, the elite banking families, right? These
They're the ones that's bringing in the technology.
They're the ones that's bringing it in.
Yeah, that's what makes them wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
Because what they trying to do, there's a lot of people that's undocumented.
Right.
There's a lot of people that don't go into banks.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of money that's not being taxed.
Off the grid.
Yeah, it's people that live off the grid. There's people that live in the farms that don't use bank, that put their money under the mattress. With this chip, they're going to be able, even the people that don't that don't want to get the chip, you ain't going to be able to spend your money no more.
Yeah.
So they're going to force you in a way to get the chip.
Right.
Because you can have $100,000 and then if I do a crash and say, well, the only way you can spend that money is if you bring it over here and we convert it to your check. Then that $100,000 ain't worth more than the toilet paper that you wipe your behind with. You know? You read that again, priest?
God, this book is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3. Behold,
Revelation 13.
behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
It's not a secret no more.
Yeah.
You know, it's been publicized. You had to do what's his name by the name of Russo. They had to speak about it. You know, he also been speaking about it, you know, so this truth is now out in the Apostle GMS. Now we know accurately of what this
What you're talking
is talking about.
Right, right. Because that's the devil in game right there.
Right.
Let me get tell you about to fill up his belly. This is Book of Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
It's the time. Knowledge is increasing at a high rate right now.
Right.
All right. Everything is being for your convenience. All right. Swipe and go.
Yeah.
Tap and go.
Right.
All right. Electronics.
With
all
your
right?
phone, you can listen. Remember back in the days, you had to walk around with a boombox?
Yes.
You got it in your phone.
55. I had it.
Right? Not only this phone could play music, you could go on the internet, you could purchase, you could do Apple Pay, you could Cash App, you could
Right.
Zelle.
At the point now, you don't even need your credit card no more because you can put it on Apple Pay.
You can FaceTime.
You can FaceTime.
You can FaceTime.
Yes.
Back in the days, you had to write a letter
Exactly.
I know.
and send a letter to somebody. Now you can just press a button, hey, what's up?
Email.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to be my friend?
So knowledge is increased.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Watch a whole 2-hour movies on it.
Exactly.
You know?
Give him a spot. No, 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 be a
And we're not saying, okay, that this MOTB is dealing with the cell phones, man, because you got this freaking dude.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
what's my man named?
Charlie, whatever.
Yeah, the dude that be getting on all these rappers and actors
Charlie White.
that's saying that the
Okay.
MOTB is the freaking microchip, is the phones now, man.
Stupid.
Stupid.
But you can buy and sell right now. He said you
Exactly.
won't. The scriptures say you won't be able to buy and sell.
Exactly.
Without it.
Without it.
Right, it's people that don't have cell phones
Exactly.
that buy and sell.
Right.
They buy prostitutes, they do
Exactly.
everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know?
Taking
They buy
cab.
food.
Exactly.
They take Uber.
Right.
You know? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
That sound right.
Finishing off.
Hey, can I get that? Should we talk about the chip?
Yes.
Let's bring it out real quick.
So we got
Come.
we got Revelation 13 and start at no, it's 16. It says Revelation 13 and 16. You know? And he calls of all. It said all, both small and great, rich and poor.
That's right. Small and great. It doesn't matter if you regular, so-called regular person, average citizen in the society, a great person of great stature, your mayors, your president, your celebrities.
Small nations, great
Small nations,
Yeah.
great nations, right?
It says this new thing is when you say poor, so this new thing is he's creating these smart cities. You know, so hey,
In Dubai, they developed a small city called the Mirror. It's called the Mirror.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. If you look at how they did all the easy passes, you used to have to pay at the tolls. Now the system is all digital.
Right.
Same thing for doing the checkouts.
Oh, it's like it, brother.
Yeah.
What about the autonomous trucks?
Yeah.
Now when the cop pull you over, he go to the side and punch in the code and get your paperwork. It don't even be a driver in the car, bro. Y'all seen that video I sent? Yo, that was crazy. You seen that video? Yo, the brother pulled he was pulling the truck over, and then they radioed the dispatcher. The dispatcher said, "Oh, this is an autonomous vehicle." So then he said, "I'm going to press the button and make the truck pull over." The truck veers off to the side. The cop will get out the car, go to the side, put the entry code in, and pull out all what's on the back of the truck, all that.
Wow.
Yeah, UPS been having UPS.
Check that out, Tesla, all that. You know?
Drivers like about the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I like all the big
says-
What's up, brother?
Yeah, you go buy your car and your truck and
Yeah.
driving down
Continuing
like,
on,
Hey,
it
right
says-
now we talking about the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. I don't know if you heard about it, but that's what they starting to go into. They're gonna make everything digitalized. So that's what to catch you up while you come over here. Yeah, pretty sweet stuff. You get
they
it?
ain't touching me.
We got Revelations 13 and
I'll go out to the
16.
woods first.
And he calls of all, both small and great.
Right. He calls them all. So his goal, he want everybody. And whoever that don't get it, you going to jail.
Oh,
Period.
Good luck,
Yeah.
It says small and great, rich and poor, free and bound.
You know, rich and poor, no matter, you could be a millionaire, billionaire, you could be poor, living in the
You could live
hood,
in shelter,
poverty, you could live in
right.
shelter,
Yeah.
nursing home, right? Everyone is going to have to subscribe.
Hey, and that's why they're using Bitcoin. They're showing Ethereum, Ripple, all these different, because that's what they're going to do. That's why they always keep telling you how fast they can transfer money.
Yes,
You see what I'm saying? Because eventually it's not going to be in your phone. It's going to be in you.
Exactly.
It's going to be in you.
Exactly.
Oh, you gotta scan your chip to get paid.
It says to receive a mark.
To receive a mark
In their right hand.
in their right hand. And that mark, the word mark in the Greek word is charagma,
Right.
right? Meaning to insert.
Isn't that the sign of the beast?
Right.
All right.
Isn't
So
that
it's
the
the
sign of
book of Revelations, which is means to reveal,
Oh, no,
speaking
I
on the end times, which we are in the end times. They're going to cause people to receive this mark, this charagma,
Right.
this RFID microchip.
Why are they gonna hide it in your forehead?
But that's what they do, and that's why they putting that pressure on the people.
Yeah.
They're making everything become more what? More digital, putting the pressure on the people. You feel like, okay, I guess I have to, because if not, what's going to happen? You can't be part of the system.
Hey, bro, we went to a forum, and the dude was saying he want to do the AI for the farming.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they making everything easier through their technology,
Yes.
and people are getting more dumb.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know, you got people on social media, but they don't know how to be social. They
Exactly.
don't know how to be social.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
People get together, everybody in their phone.
Yeah, everybody in their phone.
I'd
Yeah.
rather do real people.
Hey, I went to go out and eat with my rib, and the couple sitting across from each other, they both on their phones.
Yeah.
They're not even talking.
People driving too, they're all up on their
They
phone.
all
Yeah.
stuck in the matrix.
Yup.
Yeah, I
It
just
says
think
to
it
receive
makes
a mark in their right hand.
Yeah,
We receive a mark in their right hand, meaning right hand as what? That form of agreement.
Right,
You
right.
shake on your right hand
The
to
power hand.
agree, the power hand.
Yeah.
I thought
So
it was
they're
gonna be in your
agreeing
forehead.
to receive that, right?
I thought it was gonna be
Or
your right hand
in
or
their
your forehead.
forehead.
Or in their forehead.
Hey, brother, hold up. But hey, they said the right hand. What if I get it in my left hand? Get that, brother.
Gone.
Yup, Revelation 24.
Yeah, Revelation 20 verse 4. And I saw a throne, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the soul of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh
The
Shah.
soul of them that was beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah. These are upright men that held their end to the end, and they did not convert, they did not give in to the society. And what happened? They were beheaded for that, right? Which is an honorable death for the witness of Yahweh Shah, which is the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, the elect. Right?
And for the word of the Most High,
And for his word, which we are preaching right now, right?
and which had not worshipped the beast,
Didn't worship the beast, didn't worship this beast system, okay?
neither his image,
Neither his image, all right?
neither had received his mark upon their foreheads,
Upon their foreheads,
for in their hands, and
Or in their hands.
or in their hands,
or in their hands, plural, more than one.
Right.
So when you read in the book of Revelation 13, when it says in their right hand, they're letting you know that these guys didn't receive it in their hands.
Yeah, because some people said, well, I'm gonna get it in my left hand.
Yeah.
They said the right hand. You know, people like to be smart. I got it in my left hand. You're gonna be destroyed. Either hand is a wrap. Yeah.
and they live and reign with Yahweh Shah 1,000 years.
All right, they live and reign with Yahweh Shah 1,000 years. That's going to be in the future when we're ruling in the kingdom.
Right.
All right, for 1,000 years. That's going to be reward for the elect men. That's
right.
And that's what the saint. That's the patience that we have for it, man. That's the reward we seek for it.
That's right. I got a quick precept.
Yes.
Back up what you were saying. This is Isaiah 36 and 6.
You know?
Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed. And the staff is meaning what you use to support. You know, you see an old lady walking with a cane, it's used as support, right? It says, of this broken reed on Egypt. Egypt, the new Egypt is dealing with America, all right, in so many different ways, all right? It says, whereon if a man lean,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
And the reason why the brother said that America is synonymous with Egypt, look at the dollar bill.
Right.
They put the Egyptian,
The pyramid.
on the back of the dollar bill, letting you know that they have a direct connection with Egypt.
Right.
When you look at Washington D.C., it's designed the same way as the pyramids in Egypt.
right?
You know, they got the water, then they got the big obelisk, and then that's remember Martin Luther King was preaching it.
Right.
He said, I have a dream. Yeah.
There's no gold in Fort Knox.
Whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. So as you were saying, the right hand is an agreement. It's the same thing for those who trust on him. They're leaning upon it. It's going to pierce their hand. And it's synonymous that the actual chip itself
You trusting in it to pierce your hand. But it's a broken reed because this society is falling apart.
Right.
You know, the people minds is not in it no more. You know, you got all of these subgroup communities, whether it be the alphabet, LGBT, the Proud Boys, Black Lives Matter,
KKK,
all right,
Nation of Islam, they all going to be
Every
inclusive.
life matters.
right.
Every life matters.
It's so many sub-communities, so it's already broken, you know, but yet people don't trust in the broken reed. So, you know, going back to what you were saying.
Finishing off, we got Revelations 13 and 17. You know? And that no man might buy or sell.
No man might buy or sell, man, woman, children. Okay?
Right, which lets you know it has to be either something digital. So if it says no man might buy or sell, what does that mean? That means your dollar that you trust in is going out the window. Your credit cards is going out the window. You might as well throw your wallet away. So what's going to be this new currency then? It says, save he that had the mark.
Wow.
Save he, meaning only he that had the mark. Only he that put this RFID microchip in him. And a lot of you so-called people that's in America, all right, you don't have no faith. You don't have no foundation.
They don't have no integrity.
No integrity.
Hey, so many people took the so-called juice. Why? Because they say, yo, I'm going to lose my job. I'm not going to be able to work. I won't be able to travel. You don't got no goddamn dignity.
Right.
Why you think God gave you an immune system?
Exactly.
Your immune system was set up to fight any type of bacterial diseases.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
It says,
That's like a dude in jail. Yo, man, I got hit with a 20-year bid, so now I'm gonna start messing with other men. No, man, where your dignity, bro?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be laying up with another man because you got 20 years in jail, bro.
Exactly.
Stay strong, brother.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Deuteronomy.
Well, in this society, these people been known for anything.
Yo, get some goddamn Vaseline.
Exactly. Exactly.
Get your Vaseline or toilet roll and get it in, bro.
Make it work. Make it work.
Playboy magazine.
Make it work. God. It says, finishing on, save he that had the mark. Save he that had the mark. Or the name of the beast. Or the number of his name.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Isn't it
All right, well,
666?
the number of his name is the 666. Right?
That's so
That
weird.
barcode.
Yeah,
Which means he's trying to stamp you with ownership.
and when you look at a barcode is on everything.
Yes.
6 away, 6. 666.
Every barcode.
Right? And that's the uniform commercial code.
Yes.
The UCC.
Yes.
And they put barcodes. Hey, now you can just put the whatever you want to buy on top of it it scans everything.
Yes.
In 1 watt.
Yes.
You know?
I love stuff.
Matter of fact, you have that clothing store code on Uniqlo, where now when you actually, there's no more checkout lines. What they have is machinery. You literally just put the clothes right there and it just checks it up for you.
Wow.
You don't have to push a button. Just put the clothes there, it automatically rings it up. What's your price? You push the button, pay. That's it. So all these jobs are going obsolete because everything is digital.
It's convenient though.
It continues on, verse 18, last verse. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Five.
A man. So is this talking about an actual beast? Is this talking about an actual, red beast with horns coming out? You know what I'm saying? All these different heads. Is that what it's talking about? It says a man. So now you have to identify who is that man that's pushing this type of currency. You know what I'm saying? Who is the one that's the top of the EU, the UN, the NATO? You know what I'm saying? Who's the one that inaugurated the Bible? I'm the president. Who are these individuals?
Who made democracy?
Who made
A man.
Who wrote the Constitution?
A man. Right?
It says, for this is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 60. When you go into a score, that means 20. So 3 scores would be 60. So 6, 6, 6. Yeah. 60 and 6.
Back in Genesis 11 and 6. I'll start from 6 again. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
That's right. Nothing will be restrained from them, which they imagine to do. This is why you got people bugged out, come here talking about they're gonna create a whole new nation.
Right.
I'm gonna create a new nation, a new flag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build my own nation. I'm gonna build my own language. No, the foundations has already been set, man.
Right.
You blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have a heritage.
Right.
But what you disregard it, you disregard the Most High. Why you disregard the Most High? Because His laws is tedious to you. Because the wicked in society have taught you that you have free will.
Right.
Live however you want, eat what you want. There's no discipline, no structure.
Right.
But the Lord gave us the structure and the discipline. This is why we are living in poverty, why we are living in the hood, why the nations look at us as low, as spittle, because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
So now we're reaping the consequences of breaking those laws.
Yeah, we don't have no integrity. I was watching a news article, a news channel, and you got this dude Killer Mike. He trying to fight to keep the strip clubs open.
Wow.
Yeah. Where's the integrity? And that's the problem with our people. We don't have integrity. Yeah, why are you fighting to keep a strip club open? Where drug dealers go, where sex trafficking goes. All right, where our women prostitute themselves. You know, why do we allow that? Why do we allow hip hop music to be played at a high level, so violent the way it is? Because we don't have no integrity.
Pushing the wrong message.
We don't have our people don't have no integrity. We are the worst. We are our biggest enemies, man. Yeah, Bruce.
I'm
So
glad
you
they
fought for
favored
all those banks. All those banks, because they got that group, the gathering group, right? So they fought to build up all these black banks to take out the money to support strippers.
Right.
That makes no sense. When there's another lane for females, y'all acting like there's no standard for females that's set out here.
And then,
Nursing, doctors.
and then you get upset when your daughter want to be on OnlyFans.
Exactly.
You get upset when every woman you see on Instagram is taking pictures with her butt first.
Exactly.
She ass backwards. All she can show you is her body.
Right.
She don't got nothing else. She probably can't cook. She don't got a good heart.
Right.
You know.
But then when the so-called white man talk about your females, you know, or you gonna be the first one to be throwing down and defending for them. Nah, but hey, if they going out there and you actually supporting those acts, then they got every right to say what they gonna say.
Yeah, right. Killer Mike, you dead wrong, brother.
Exactly.
You want to keep strip clubs open. We want strip clubs closed.
Right.
We want them closed, man.
Right. And hoarders, man.
Go ahead.
Right.
To me, it's a form of
Quick
prostitution.
precept real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
That's the law. That's the foundation. You shouldn't have whores in your nation.
Right.
And you shouldn't have no sodomites. There shouldn't be no homosexuals in our nation, right? This is the law, right? And what happened to our people? We fell far away from that.
That's right.
At this standard.
That's right.
You know? So now you see the consequences of what you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are going through. Everyone's trying to figure out what happened. Why we can't get it right. Why we hate each other. Why we shooting each other all the time.
Right.
All right. Why other nations are blaspheming and us, we're low.
Right.
Hey, what's that article we brought out amongst the black entrepreneurs? It took like 250 entrepreneurs alone to make a certain amount of money.
That's one person who got
and it took one white man to make plus that. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back in Deuteronomy 28, 23, and 18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore, or the price of a dog, into the house of the Lord thy power for any vow.
You guys don't want to use the Bible. The Bible would kill all of this whole situation. The Bible would kill this whole world, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That right there is a law. How we gonna have a nation that don't got no laws? What law? That's why, like, these dudes want to come together, but what's gonna be our law?
Right.
We already got our law. It's gonna be the Bible, because then Killer Mike got a saying. I think strip club's cool. Then this black dude got a saying. Well, I think gays is cool. Then this person, I think drug dealing is cool. How we gonna have this so-called black society?
Well, I'm blood.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Right. You can't bring everybody together without understanding.
Right.
You know?
Same thing with the white motorcycle clubs,
Verse 19,
the white bikers.
Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury.
Right. Powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody got to go for
Loan sharking, going into loan sharking. And things that you give a brother something, you know, if he pay you back in due time, just let him pay you back. Don't add interest on top of it. A lot of our people do that to each other.
Yeah,
know?
they ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm watching this other thing. This dude Mace, he talking about how Puff Daddy jerked him in a contract, and then now he jerked Fabio Florence.
He did. I thought he was treating him. I thought he said he was doing him right.
Man, them dudes be stealing from everybody, man.
Them dudes is clowns, man. No integrity. Hey, you got the pastor. What's his name? Whitehead. You got.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Take care.
And Black Lives Matters. And
Every life matters.
and I say
Thank
one
you.
thing, you're just really cute, and I'm walking away.
All right, take care, brother. All right. Good.
You got
You should
White-
make a sign that says every life matters. Every life matters.
You got Whitehead, right? Whitehead want to pay $1 billion to box with DL Hughes. Right? Hey, how is that edifying for the community? When you got the poverty, you got those that struggling in the neighborhood.
And what do you do with men like that?
Yeah.
That run up on another man and tell another man he look cute?
This is what we just talked
Right,
about.
right, this is
What we gonna do? Right?
Those are the
Right.
prime example.
Oh yeah, we out for every black
Those are
person
prime
in the world.
examples.
Right.
But this dude, mind frame, we liking men, boys,
Boys, right?
How we going? We can't just stop there. But these dudes, like we reading in Genesis 11 chapter, they came together because they all had this agreement with this fucked up mindset.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Catholic Church is the biggest offenders. All the priests
I
right
get a
and
precept.
altar boys.
You finished with that?
I still got more, but yeah.
All right, this is
like
2
the
Corinthians 6 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
That's right.
And that's what it goes into. Because if you had a short ox and a tall ox, the short ox is going to slow the tall ox up.
Right.
Because he's walking bigger paces.
Right.
So you can't be equally yoked, because at the end of the day, this is a work. This is like when you're trying to correct your people, it's an actual job. You're trying to get your people off drugs. You're trying to get your people back to living their life righteous. That is an actual job.
Right.
So you can't hang out with a man that says, oh, another man look cute. You just gotta let the Lord deal with him. When that dude catch monkeypox, when that dude get destroyed with HIV, you let the Lord deal with him.
Right.
When he's drowning in the hospital, I feel so, my bones is hurting. You know why your bones is hurting. Because that's judgment of the Lord, man. Right. So we can't be equally yoked, regardless what the color is. If you wicked, we can't deal with you.
Right.
Because your mind is messed up.
Right.
Your spirit is messed up. It says, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness?
That's right. What fellowship is righteousness with unrighteousness? I mean, right? You can't have those that's righteous fellowshipping with those that's unrighteous, right? Because it's going to be imbalanced, all right? It's going to be pollution, all right?
You trying to move righteous, and you got a dude, he looking at every man that walk past.
Exactly.
Y'all on y'all got two different agendas.
Exactly.
This brother trying to wake up, put some more incense to keep demonic spirits away, and he trying to bring in demonic energy.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, and it shows how much we grown.
Exactly.
Shalom,
Shalom,
peace, brother.
shalom.
It shows how much we grown as brothers in this truth.
Right.
Cause we ain't gonna, the Lord gonna deal with you.
Exactly.
We said, let him that is wicked.
Wicked still. Exactly.
You know?
But they all want to get their just due,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that we can do. And
Because YouTube got a thing to making us, you know, like we not out here trying to catch a viral moment.
Right.
You know, it's easy to disrespect him and come at him, and then probably fight one or two of his homosexual friends.
Right.
But we ain't out here for that.
Everything is a movement, man.
You know, we moving like kings. You think a king gonna address that?
Right.
A king gonna pick up that sword and when I see you, it's on.
Right.
You know? It says, in what communion have light with darkness?
Yeah, what communion has light with darkness?
Right.
It don't add up. It don't make sense.
Right.
All right. You're gonna have light right here on the right hand. You're gonna have darkness on the left hand. They're not gonna commune together.
Right.
All right. They're not gonna fellowship together. So we not gonna team up with those that's being wicked. All right, and accept them in. Oh, come as you are. We love you. No, we gotta correct the house of Israel. Correct the people within our house. All right. Then you can fellowship. Then you can grow.
Because guess what? Individuals like that wicked seed, is gonna keep flourishing until what? Somebody like that, give it a compliment. You don't know what he doing outside of that. He probably over here molesting kids, doing other things like that. Now they growing up a certain way where they feel like, okay, this is how you supposed to love somebody. So now hurt people. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 15. And what concord have you, the Mashiach with Balaam? And what part have he that believeth with an infidel? Like what part do we have?
Right.
You know? with this city of Babylon. We can't blend in with this place. We bringing water and they bringing oil.
Right, right.
It's never gonna mix.
Right.
It can't mix. And the Lord showed you that within that concept that everything that come in liquid form can't mix.
Right.
You know? Oil is a liquid, but it can't mix with other liquids.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It says, and what agreement had the temple of God with idols?
That's right. What agreement has the temple of the Most High with idols, man? All right, and the scriptures tell you that you are the temple of the Lord. All right?
So Babylon is surrounded with idols.
Oh, man.
We went to one function, they got statues, African statues in the back, African statues over here. It's surrounded with idols, bro.
Idols everywhere.
And they dance, and they do venues by those idols.
Yeah.
Bringing the vibration.
Right.
Yeah.
Bringing a wild ass vibration.
Yeah.
And the vibration, that energy transfers to the people.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, for ye are the temple of the living God, as God have said, I will dwell in them and walk in them. I will, talking about us.
Right.
I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
Nice.
Meaning the people that want to find God, that's the Lord gonna acknowledge us.
Yeah.
He's gonna acknowledge us. He's not acknowledging no dude like that.
Right.
That's why we didn't give him no energy.
Right. Right.
We just told him to take care.
Right.
How can you save a man like that?
Can't. Money ain't gonna save a man like that. Right. We trying to build up. We trying to build. The Lord trying to build up the elect.
Yep.
You know.
Nation. That's right.
Last one. Verse 17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate.
It's powerful. Hey, you read it, Genesis 11th chapter, right? It say come out from among them. Don't be part of that gathering.
Right.
You know? Don't be part of that gathering. That gathering is happening now.
Right.
Whether Esau set it up or it's a spiritual demon Satan that just got all these pockets of communities, because we know what they're going to settle upon. Everybody needs money. So when it comes to that agreement, they're going to make that contract. Right. You know?
Last one. And be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. Meaning what? This whole society is unclean.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So we got to be covered in the blood of Yahweh Shah.
Right. That's right.
All right? The Lord, we want to be received. The Lord is not receiving anything that's dirty, bro.
Right.
That's why we got to appear to him in what color? White garments.
That's
Right. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Representing that purity.
Yep.
Right? And what makes you pure is that's that knowledge, that wisdom. All right? Putting off the old man.
Right.
I should put slugging.
Finishing off, go ahead, please. Finishing off Genesis 11 and 7. It says, go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
And that's what the Lord did. He came down, he confounded their language, and he segregated it basically. Right? Because the people who's coming as one and they're polluting. All right, and the Lord didn't want that to hit his sanctuary and hit his people. You know, the verse is not with everyone being together.
Right. Hey, it was one type of spirit at their function. You know, you had all type of philosophies, everybody coming together,
everybody,
just doing what they want to do.
Madness.
Everything was.
And mind you, all those different people worship different idols, different gods.
Including the heaven spirits, and you got Egyptology spirits. You got every spirit you can think of was over there.
You got weed smoking demons.
Sodom
You know,
gods over
dirty
there.
demons.
Yeah.
You know, people that just want to come out there to hustle. There's no real love for the community. You got a group of people that want to hustle. You got a group of people that just come out to dance. You got a group of people that just bored. Then you got the, Esau coming through, Moab coming through. Yeah.
Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did confound their language of all the earth. Right. And from this did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the whole earth. So the Lord is not with everybody coming together. Right. Philosophies, everybody coming together. We are the world type of spirit, like that song that came out in the 80s with Michael Jackson and all. We are the world. The Lord ain't dealing with that type. The Lord ain't dealing with that energy, man.
Right.
The Lord is coming back. He's going to scatter everybody. He's going to destroy Babylon the Great. He's going to set up the kingdom of heaven, which is the nation of Israel.
God.
That's how the Lord intended it. That's how it's going to be. Oh, if I can add.
Yeah, of course, brother.
Even in the Georgia Godstones, that's one of their commandments. They wicked commandments is to have everybody under one language.
Check that out.
So guess what? The Lord is going to, and the Lord started already destroying that. He took down them rocks that y'all had builded up. But he going to destroy the philosophy right along with them rocks that y'all had up.
That's right.
That's right.
That was it.
Psalms. You got some?
Yeah,
I bring it.
This landing back on the topic going on. This Romans chapter 1 verse 26. The point is in 27. For this the Most High gave them up unto vile affection, for even their woman they changed their natural use into that which is against nature. Yeah, but right where it is, this young guy passed, you know what I mean, and he lost another man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His spirit, he have a lost spirit, yo. You know what I mean? He a part of that group. He a part of that group, you know what I mean? So he just have a lost spirit on him, you know what I mean? So them have to stay by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Continuing, verse 27. And likewise, also the men having the natural use of a woman burn in their lust one towards another. Yeah, so them he don't even have a natural use for women. Now he see a group of men sign up here and he wanna come and comment on the other man. I'm saying that means that you have a wicked spirit on him. I'm saying
Burning his lust. You don't know what can happen to him.
he know what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? He just that which is unsleepy and receiving in them and themselves that commence in their era which was met. Yeah, so these people about that they're about that life, they're about that left-hand side. You know what I'm saying?
The error which was meant. That's why you got this monkey situation coming out right now. That's a judgment from the Most High for you wanting to deal with the same gender.
Yeah, right.
The Most High created everything and put everything in two.
Yeah.
Everything is in two in perfect harmony.
Yeah.
Don't go against that harmony that the Lord created.
Right.
A man and a woman coming together, that's harmony, man.
Right.
You can't go against that. So that's your error that was made. You get a judgment from the Most High.
That's right.
You get a sickness, you get a disease, and some diseases you eventually die from.
Right.
Hey, when you look at them dudes that count monkeypox, man, that shit grew on his nose. It's like a mold for bread.
Right.
That dude had mold all over his body, his tongue. It was all in his mouth. Because them dudes be doing foul stuff, man.
Yep.
They do foul stuff, man. You know? Matter of fact, I was reading an article that said there was a pet caught monkeypox. Now you know why the pet caught monkeypox.
See, they be freaking over
Freaking over the pet.
Right.
Kissing dog.
Kissing the pet in the mouth.
Right.
You know, letting them lick on your face.
Right.
You got their monkeypox letting the damn pet lick on your face.
Yeah.
Some of them be popping the pet.
Yeah, that's what they be doing.
Huh?
You got a high vibration of bestiality out here.
Yep.
I wasn't on that?
I got a precept.
That was it. I got a precept.
Yeah.
We got Ephesians 5 and start at 6. It says, matter of fact, we start at 5. Ephesians 5 and 5. For this ye know that no whoremonger nor unclean person, and that's exactly what manifested right before us, man. You had a whoremonger and an unclean spirit that wanted to come over here and pretty much distract the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what does it matter? You over here talking about another man and how his appearance is, because we already know what you're trying to do, but why are you not looking at the light that's shining from the men and the actual words that's coming out, man?
You can't see the light.
Because you're an unclean person, like you keep bringing out, man, a whoremonger. It says what? It goes on to say, it says, nor covetous man who is an idolater, and that's all that you have in the land. Everybody's doing idolatry, man. Anytime you have a congregation of people that want to come together for a festival or anything of that nature, they all come with their own false gods, man. They all talk about, oh, we want so-called black people to come together, but guess what? When you go to the word black, it means death, and that's exactly what you get.
But the funny thing, he raised his hand and said, Black Lives Matter. Why you not trying to give it a woman?
See?
If it was based on the black man life, they'll be dead.
Right.
You ain't gonna procreate.
Right.
So like these guys got real.
Wow.
They got sperms on them. They suck.
If he was the last man on earth and it was 5 females around, you're not laying down one of them. He gonna be, you gonna break my son. He gonna be broken.
Yeah.
He gonna be dancing with them, putting makeup on with them.
Right.
So if it was up to them, the black man, I should have asked him that. Yo, what happened if you was the only man on earth and it was 5 black women, voluptuous women?
Right.
You know, what would you do? Nothing. You want to touch up with a golf club?
Not even to keep your nation going.
No,
What would you do?
But he said Black Lives Matter. You just as bad as the cop that's killing, choking out Eric Garner. You just as bad.
Yep.
You in cahoots. It's just different levels.
Right.
You know, one is way more extreme. Well, both of y'all extreme. Yeah.
Anything, you worse.
So yeah, Thomas Bird. Yeah.
It says, continuing on, have any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh Shah and of the Most High. So yeah, guess what? Either one, not only are they not going to have the inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, that also shows you right there again, that guess what? The Most High and Yahweh Shah are two different entities, man. Because you have the individuals in this world that want to clump together and say that they're one being, which they're not. Verse 6, it says, let no man deceive you with vain words. All that was vain words, man. Emptiness. There's nothing that's fruitful that can come up out of that, man.
Right.
But wickedness, man. Same thing with this individual you got, Lamar Whitehead. You going back and forth talking about how you want to do a boxing match. How's that edifying the people with their salvation, man? If you're supposed to be a pastor.
Yeah.
And that's why the Most High allowed your ass to get robbed like that, man.
Right.
And soon the Most High might rob you of your life if you keep playing.
That's right.
It says, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience. That's why you can't feel mad at these individuals that's getting monkeypox. All these other different diseases that's going on. When you hear about individuals that getting shot dead. Because it's the Most High judgment, because you don't know what they did in their life, man. Last verse, verse 7. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. So laying back on what this is saying, man, we can't be equally yoked with these individuals. Let them go about their way, because we already know that what? The way to sin is death. These individuals have a reward for them. They have their own kingdom, which is going to be what? That nuclear fire that they're going to get, man.
Right.
That's it.
I'm gonna get some. This is the book of Proverbs 26:4.
You know?
Answer not a fool according to his father. You know? Least thou be like unto him. So, and this is why, you know, this is how you know a lot of these guys that be on Instagram, YouTube, they be clout chasers. You know? You can never bring that brother in the truth.
No.
Right? Because I remember Jay-Z said a lot. He said, yo, if you see two fools, if you argue with a fool from a distance, you won't be able to tell who is who. So if we sit there arguing with him, we're gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
We're gonna be looking foolish, you know?
Yeah.
It says, answer a fool according to his folly, least he be wise in his own conceit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't be sitting up there arguing no fool. The brother did the right thing, we did the right thing. With the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, leave that dude alone. You know?
Can I bring out a real quick precept for that 2 Peter? This is Wisdom of Solomon 19. This is a story inside of what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. Start at verse 14. For the Sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came, but these brought friends into bondage that had well deserved of them.
Dang.
So there were angels on earth, all right? And the Sodomites were actually looking to actually penetrate and deal with the angels with homosexuality.
It said, it said bring them into bondage.
Bring them into bondage.
Hey, that's a big thing that Esau like to do.
Yeah,
tie girls
tie
up.
them up.
That's where you get that 50 Shades of Grey.
Right.
That's a whole movie. Esau like the sadomasochist.
Yes,
he with a leather shit.
Yeah.
You put the bowl in his mouth.
Right.
He'll tie your ass upside down like a vampire, and then start electrocuting you.
Damn.
You know, so they wanted to bring the angels into bondage.
Into bondage. These are not just one men, groups of men.
Yeah.
At that. And not only so, but peradventure some respect shall be had of those, because they use strangers not friendly, but these were very grievously afflicted them, whom they had received with feastings, and were already made partakers of the same Lord with them. Therefore, even with blindness was these stricken as those were at the doors of righteous men. So the crazy thing about it is that he at the doors of righteous men, and he's still blind, and he has eyes to see.
Still blind.
The Lord maxed them. Like, you can't see that these are righteous men holding the scriptures, and you still gonna bring that type of energy.
And the crazy thing was, he wouldn't go to zone 6 where Young Thug and them from and run up on them dudes and say, hey, you look cute.
No,
because he know what's gonna happen to him.
Right.
You know, you run up on YSL, one of them zone 4, zone 6, Boulder Crest Road, over there by Decatur. You run down on them dudes hanging out in the gas station and say, damn, y'all look cute. You know what's gonna happen. They're gonna fire your ass up. You know? That's how you know it's a demon, because he ran right to us. You know? Just like flies, just like a damn a bug. Coming to the damn light. You know?
When being compassed about with horrible great darkness, everyone sought the passage of his own doors. So even with their blindness, they were still searching. So you can't bring a dude like that into the truth, because even when they were blind, they were still looking for the men. They didn't acknowledge that they were at the doors of righteous men.
What's that? Genesis 19.
Genesis 19.
Genesis 19.
Yeah.
Get a precept real quick.
Yeah, get it, brother.
Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. And they don't even understand that. They mock themselves, man.
Hey, but also too, right now you got the monkeypox all over, bro.
Yeah, you don't understand
how you don't
judgment.
understand that?
Wow.
And it says it's hitting the LGBTQ community the most. But you think he understand, like, whoa, let me chill out. You know, it's gonna be a judgment if I do this, you know? No. You know, I just want to tell, why would you tell another man you cute? You're not a woman. You know? And the sad thing about it is that the females that live in Atlanta, they don't feel a way about it. These guys is pretty much, when you see a man that's a homosexual, he's basically saying that he can do it better than a woman.
They don't feel a way about it. There's no way. Everything, you got niggas that's giving him leeway to do it. You know what I mean? Like somebody dealing with another man.
Yeah, like when, you know, 2 months ago, there was these big memes on Instagram about hoochie daddy shorts. Now everybody thought it was all funny, but that was a sodomite algorithm.
Right.
That was an agenda. So now you got Nike. Why do you think Nike made all them sweatpants?
Tighter, sweatpants,
Nike Techs. Why you think you can see somebody penis print? That's a sodomite agenda. That's not for the females. That's for the sodomites.
Right.
You don't know how to read. You ignorant to Satan's devices, bro. And that's why, you know, when you see brothers, they like certain stuff, you think it's funny. Satan play on your jollity, your sense of humor. Oh, that's mad funny. Yo, babe, you see this? Instead of you saying, yo, I'm gonna talk about that.
Right.
Well, what if your son do that? You know? Go ahead.
I can say one thing?
Yeah.
Not only that too, when he saw, you know, he ended up giving Bobby Shmurda sing a song Hoochie Daddy to promote that Nike party. Give a song.
And he came, and you see how he always be dancing? Those are sodomite dances, bro.
In that same pants, he pushing that energy, yo. He promoting the pants and Hoochie
Those
Daddy.
are sodomite agendas. The Hoochie Daddy, all that is sodomite agendas. That's Instagram algorithm that's made for men to watch other men. The Nikes, all the tight-fitting clothes, those are sodomite agendas, man. Oh, shalom.
Alright, y'all holding it down.
Come. Those are all sodomite agendas. Hoochie Daddy shorts, Nike Techs, all the clothes is tight-fitting. Back in the days, in the 2000s, look at the pictures. Dudes are wearing their clothes baggy. Nobody want to be wearing their clothes all tight. You know, but those are promoted by the LGBT community. And our people think everything is a damn joke. You know? Meanwhile, we losing. You know?
Finish? Oh, go ahead, Genesis 19? Yeah. This is Genesis 19:5. It says, and they called unto Lot, and said unto him, we are the men which came in to thee this night. Bring them out unto us that we may know them. So this is during the time the actual angels came down. The angels came down wearing the same garments, if not longer, than what we wearing, right? Came into the town of Sodom and Gomorrah, all right, to actually tell Lot to leave, right? And it says, and they spotted them because the angels themselves, their faces gonna shine different due to wisdom, all right? So it says verse 6, and Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. So Lot even tried to basically argue with these dudes and rebuke them, saying, yo, don't do this wickedness, right? Because Lot knew what was going down in the town already, you know, but he's like, yo, do not do this wickedness unto these men. It says verse 8, but what he did with it, no.
Yeah, because you can't say Black Lives Matter, and then if you was the last dude and 5 other females of Israel around, you ain't gonna lay down with none of them.
Right.
So Israel gonna be done. Right. Because you of your father's seed. Right. Not based on the mother's seed, your father's seed.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, behold, I have 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters which have not known man.
So he giving them
an ultimatum.
He giving them, yo, I got 2 daughters, man.
Yeah. Like that's what I said, like you said.
Imagine how he did it. Say, yo, he probably pushed his daughters. He probably said, man, yo, he take my daughters.
And they virgins too.
Yo, get them, take them.
Right, 2 of them.
Yeah.
He said, nah, not me, I don't want that.
Right.
I want doodle love. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter love.
Oh, man, peanut butter jelly.
I want bacteria.
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
He said, bring them, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye them as good as in your eyes. Basically, you can have your whole freak off, do whatever you seem fit. Whatever y'all horny niggas want to do.
Now, if you bring that out in the churches, I don't believe in that God. Why would he just give his daughters like they're a piece of nothing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why you gotta have understanding in the Bible.
Right.
So when a dude trying to push a feminine vibration, you got, yo, how you feel about that, brother? You gotta break them in the scriptures. Yo, why you think Lot was wrong for doing that? You gonna see if that? Yeah, I think that. No, he wasn't wrong for doing that.
Right.
Because your daughters are possession. Right. You know.
It says, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. So he's even expressing more. Listen, this is gonna offend me, this is gonna affect me because they underneath my house. Right. All right? And he's actually giving them a way out. Deal with my actual daughters.
And that's how it was in Israel. When you had a guest come to your house, you had to, yo, go on the red carpet. You know? Good.
It says, verse 9, and they said, stand back. And they said again.
And they was some big, ancient, tall, goddamn, what's my man's name? Fleet Johnson, that's nigga, bro. Big Fleet, 6'9", Fleet Johnson dudes. Who get out my way, Lot. It's booty time,
Saucy Montana, it's like water. Saucy Montana.
It's booty time.
It's great. Alphabet LGBT.
See, you got y'all Lot face look like, yo, y'all dudes an embarrassment, man. Y'all dudes are really an embarrassment because Lot knew they was angels. Let me get a preach of the other one. Hebrews 13:2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Right. Hey, so those are angels come and visit men on earth. All right, and that was a time where the angels visited and they firsthand got to see the type of BS that was going on. The same way they came down in Genesis the 11th chapter to visit, all right? The same way they came down in Genesis the 19th chapter to visit, right? So it says, and they pressed.
The same way Yahweh Shah came on the earth. You know, because he's an angel. You know? That's why Scripture says what? He was made a little lower than the angels. You know?
It says, and they said, stand back. And they said again. So they telling Lot, yo, you better fall back.
Damn. That's
you know,
while being blind already.
No. Before they were blind. Before they were blind.
Okay.
But they know Lot is a righteous man. Right. You understand? They know Lot is a righteous man. For one, for the action he already did. If they didn't know him, yo, here's my daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it says, then one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. now will we deal worse with thee than with them? They say, yo, if you don't let us have them, then we gonna do you even worse. So you already know how they trying to deal with that. And yeah,
they're gonna kill them.
So how we supposed to deal with these so-called dark-skinned individuals, so-called blacks? How the hell we gonna deal with each other and build with each other when they mind frame is to screw your guests? That's men. It says, then with them, and they press sore upon the men. So they probably, you know, pressing, moving them out the way. It says, even Lot, it came near to break the door. So Lot had to close the door and they came to break the door.
Can you imagine the angels looking?
Right.
Lot in front talking, they probably like, man, stop talking to them niggas, man. You ready to kill all them dudes, bro? But that let you know that them dudes don't got no, if they do it to an angel, they're running down with brothers too.
Right.
Oh, you look cute. That's the same thing they did. And the angel probably was looking like.
And I didn't know the brother was, and now y'all saying it, I was burning incense. I don't know what that, you know, I just heard him say that shit, you know?
Right.
But it says, and they smote the men that were at the door of the house. So like in verse 10, but the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them.
So the angels grabbed Lot, so man, all that goddamn Lot trying to be politically correct. Like, yo, man, come on, man, why don't y'all do it this way, other ways? Man, get this nigga. I'm about to tear these dudes. I'm about to burn them, bro.
Exactly.
You know? Because as a man, you know, Lot, like you said, he was being a seed trying to give him a way out.
Trying to give him a way out, yeah.
But sometimes you can't talk to somebody. You gotta let them burn.
Right.
You know?
Burning in their lust. We really about to burn them right now.
And shut to the door. Verse 11, and they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness.
Yeah, they probably put a place on. Probably hit them niggas with an arm. Probably was screaming. Going crazy. Losing their damn mind. I said, Go ahead.
So that it said both small and great. Yeah, small sodomites, giant
small
sodomites.
Motherfucking Webster.
Yeah.
Little Webster sodomites. Little Bow Wow. Little midget back. Beetlejuice. What's my man? What's my man? Power Stern? Beetlejuice?
Oh, Beetlejuice?
Oh, yeah.
Little short, little sodomites. Yeah.
So that they wearied themselves to find the door.
So it says small and what else?
Small and great.
You know again?
It says, and they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great.
Dennis Rodman looking niggas. They was raging. Fat, stumpy niggas. Rick Ross looking niggas. They was just raging.
Chicken variety.
All the sports, they little niggas.
Variety.
Mayweather looking, Brother Polite looking ass.
Right. Arnold Schwarzenegger like, I'll be in your back. I'll be back.
Right.
I'll be in your back.
Right.
It says, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. Even being blind.
They didn't even trip about being blind.
No, they was still trying to get
They go find the door.
objective accomplished. So how he gonna, how? Monkeypox not gonna stop him? Blindness not gonna stop him?
That dude got a serious demon on him, bro.
That's it. He just gotta get, like you say, he just gotta burn.
Yep.
And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place.
Now why do you think he did that? Because the angel was going to give grace and mercy to Lot family members. All right? Because at the end of the day, this was a story about Lot. Lot was Abraham nephew. So it wasn't even about, but just because who Lot was, the mercy extended to his family. So a lot of you damn family members that got, you know your sons or your nephews on the highways and byways and preaching, you better appreciate that, man.
Right.
You better stop trying to, oh, why you out there? Yeah. Man, we ain't doing nothing, man. All we doing is coming out and reading the Bible. If you don't want to listen, you don't gotta listen. We're not trying to stop you. Hey, just like when you fish, you just sit and wait.
That's it.
And if something come across and catch it, catch.
That's it.
You know? But you better stop trying to get men that's trying to be righteous out this truth, man. Because the Lord going to take you out this world.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Let me get Proverbs 14 and 12, Genesis 13 and 13. What you got, Priest? Get it.
Yeah, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse
2 Ezra 2 and 8 and 9.
Genesis 13 and 13. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly.
They were wicked and sinners exceedingly. So in abundance, they was just doing this wickedness, man. And that's why the Lord's bringing that heavy judgment upon them. Right, and upon our nation.
Exceedingly, yeah. It kept going high. They're like the stock market. That shit just keep going. It was on a bull run, a Bullerman run, you know? Just increasing in their wickedness.
The only thing that clipped off was the fire.
Right. Blinders couldn't even stop it. They still find still trying.
You know how firefighters stop fire? What happens is when you a homosexual or you a lesbian, you're burning in your lust. You on fire.
Yep.
So you know how you stop fire when you're a firefighter? By adding more fire. That's how you stop fire.
Right.
You stop fire with fire. That's why the Lord, you want to be on fire?
Right.
I got something for you. You know? Yeah.
Continue.
2:27.
Isaiah 3 and 9. No! The show of their countenance doth witness against them.
Yeah, material boy. You can see they wear makeup.
Yep.
These dudes, you can look tell in their spirit. Even when you look at Brittany Griner and a lot of lesbians, they got a demonic look to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Look rough.
Yeah. They wear the bras that push their titties in.
Right.
You know, push their breasts in.
Right.
They try to walk all tough.
Right.
They in the gym working out, trying to lift like you, about to injure themselves. They want to play basketball like you, but nobody comes to the game.
Right.
You're just a loser.
Right.
Then when a man comes dressed like a woman and do swimming or play golf, you complain because he won everything. Right? I don't know.
Accept that.
Hey, what's a dude? It was one dude. Yeah, he was a swimmer. He smoked all them damn stud muffins. And it was hot.
It was little goldfish. That nigga was a whole whale. Going. Jet speed.
And the side of my seas. That brother's swimming, bro.
Yeah.
You got one dude, he playing golf. He playing golf with the females and smoke. They hot as hell.
Holy ones.
Situation.
But you wanted
Used
this.
to holy ones.
You wanted this. So now you're going to have men playing golf with women, beating the shit out of them. You're going to have men swimming with women, beating the shit out of them. But this is the society that you wanted.
Right.
You wanted to make men women and women men.
Right.
Now deal with it.
Right. Hey, the females is getting depressed. And their parents had to step in. You know, because they're not winning no more. What's this sport, man? Screw it. You know, why am I training so hard? You know? And we getting,
I worked my whole life. I went to school and college.
They can't get their scholarships no more. All these super trendy swimmers is coming out just dusting them. They're taking the scholarships and everything.
Hey, yo, all the girls up there, Brittany Griner, this has been LeBron James. You're not LeBron James.
Right.
Nobody give a damn about you.
Right.
Nobody come to your game. They get paid. LeBron get paid more than 80% of all of the females that play in the WNBA.
Right.
He signed a deal for 2 years, $98 million.
Right.
He made more than them. I think 95% of all the women, bro.
Right.
And they hot. Why he got them in? Because you ain't us, man.
That's right.
I let you know, people don't even want to see your box.
Right.
They want to see you box, they want to play UFC, they want to watch the men.
Right.
What about that training UFC? That training UFC, she was beating up the women. Breaking their jaws.
So tranny?
Training.
No, so don't say woman, he was breaking their jaws. So you get confused. You say Babylon. That brother said she, that's a dude, brother.
He was breaking their jaws.
Right.
As he should.
Yeah.
Right. He was
Hey, because America's a big ball of confusion.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
That's a fact.
you'll get even when John the Revelator, he seen the whore He was like, he was kind of, he marveled at her.
Yeah.
He got a little, he like, damn, she got a silver nose. You know what I'm saying?
She be like, yo, what you marveling at?
Yeah, the angel said, don't be marveling at what's wrong with you, bro.
Yeah.
But yo, it's a heavy vibration out here.
Right, that back in.
Yeah, priest.
It says, and they declare their sin as Sodom. So what's the sins of Sodom? Oh, how the dog get monkeypox? That's the sin of Sodom. Bestiality was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, homosexuality was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. So they actually declaring it as well, though.
Right.
How? With their flag, you know, the alphabet community, you know, they actually making a declaration as the sin of Sodom, bro.
Goddamn females rap for Strap-A-Lot Records. Strap-A-Lot Records. That's all you got, a bunch of stuff muffins out here, man. You know?
Right.
Strap-A-Lot Records, Jay Prince, Scarface. And that's how you know they got demons, and you know, he the one that asked for this vibration to come out, you know? You know, so now we gotta address it. But you know you got demons on you because you oohing and ahhing with a damn strap on. It ain't like it's connected to any technology where it's, you know, hitting the sensors and you start bugging out. You have you're not doing nothing. Nothing. You wrapping it around like some underwears. You looking crazy. It don't shoot out nothing. Nothing comes out of it. Like when do you that's how you know that's not wisdom. That's how you know it's not the spirit of the Most High. Because even a penis, it gets tight and then it shoots out something. You can just keep going and going and going forever. You know, you don't get no sexual gratification. Because you envy what the man got, and the man envy what you got. You know? Yeah.
It says they hide it not. Woe unto their soul.
They hide it not. Dudes walking around, they don't hide nothing. They don't hide nothing. No, they be holding hands and everything.
It says
you're supposed to be an uncle, a father. You out here.
It says, woe unto their soul, destruction unto their souls. For they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Like you said, hey, he asked for that. He rewarded evil unto themselves. You know, like you speaking on, those are the plagues that come with those acts. Verse 10, say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Monkeypox, all right? Whatever other plagues, they had one that started with an M. All of them from Florida was catching that shit like wildfire, and then they moved them to New York. But it's a whole bunch of diseases that they actually catching. It says, verse 11, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. And you can read about the judgment that happened inside of Genesis, because it actually says that it was more tolerable for that city because they ain't know better. But now, with knowing,
you got an example,
right?
You know, if you discipline your son, and then now your other son do the same thing, you got to discipline him harder because you already seen your brother get disciplined for doing backflips off the bed, and landing on the TV, and you do the same thing the next day. I got to beat you harder. I got to hit you with 100. How many missiles? 200 million missiles. Go ahead.
It says, verse 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors. Right, you got the young kids that's terrorizing the city, and you got Quando Rondo who just got shot up in Cali, and that's relating back to the attack where that happened, them killing King Von. But these young dudes is the ones that's terrorizing the city, bringing down your property value, all right? And how you gonna fix that situation? Because these dudes is, they got spirits on them, all right? These are curses of the Lord too. And women rule over them. You have one woman, she from out in Florida, she be getting her baby tatted all up. They put him on TikTok. So he became a viral star from the baby being tatted all up.
Now how come she don't get locked up? How come she don't get locked up? But if you don't pay child support, if you on child support with that woman, you'll get locked up. Well, I'm gonna give that girl money for she can keep on buying tattoos.
For the baby,
For the damn baby. Next thing, your brother came walking around with thug-like tattoos. Baby. You know? Yeah, but I get locked up for not supporting that.
Women rule over them. Oh, my my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
Yeah, it calls you to err, calls you to be in error, and to destroy the way of your path, right? And that's why these people in the paths that they're walking directly to destruction, to death, right? To fire, right? I got a reset.
Read out, Prince.
This is 1 Corinthians 6:9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High?" Be not deceived. Don't let this deceive you. The Most High not dealing with that. Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Oh, effeminate, all right? Men that want to appear to be women, all right? Delusionally, abusers of themselves with mankind, right? Those that practice homosexuality, okay?
Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, you got the dudes that be saying, yo, you gotta check in. Yo, you come to LA, you gotta check in. You come. But you don't do that with no other artists. You know? You don't do that.
Jimmy Iovine come through, you gotta check
Yeah,
in.
you don't gotta check in. The Rothschilds come in, none of you niggas check in. All right? When the DEA come kick down your door and do a drug raid, they don't gotta check in.
Right.
Your filthy ass going to run.
None of y'all work for TSA. Telling people to check in. Or JetBlue or Delta. Stupid ass is saying somebody gotta check in. Like you damn airport security.
That's why the Lord gonna make you check in. And that's why you gotta constantly and diligently keep coming out, man. Because, hey, it's all about spreading the word and infecting the minds with righteousness, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
I got Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh.
In Sodom and Gomorrah, I think it was 5 cities. It was 5 cities. You know? Sodom and Gomorrah was the main cities. That would be like Atlanta and DC or Atlanta and New York City. Those are the main cities. You know, that was pumping a wicked vibration.
Going after strange flesh are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Wow.
Hey, that's right, man. All of those that want to practice this homosexual agenda, all right, woman with woman, man with man, the Most High got fire for you.
And it can't bring life.
Yeah.
Everything that the Lord made brings life.
Exactly.
2 men cannot get pregnant.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, 2 women cannot get a woman, and then without getting an embryo or a surrogate or getting an operation, you have to get the man's seed.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
So it's like these people want you to bend and break and not be opinionated about it. You can cancel our videos all you want. We still gonna talk about it.
That's right.
Right.
Strike us, flag us, we open up a new page.
Right.
Right.
You know, we can play that game.
Hey, the word already went out. It says prophesy to the wind.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, once the word is manifest,
Whether they hear or forbid.
Whether they hear or forbid.
Right.
Yeah.
These words is going to manifest. Why? Because they're living words. Right? And that's why the society is tearing down, because the prophecies is being brought out through what? His holy prophets.
Right.
Ezra?
Second Ezra.
Yeah.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 8 and 9. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Ashur, thou that hidest the unrighteousness in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah." So Esau, the scripture say Esau do a diligent search. So Esau has the history. He knows what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. Esau just want to be that defiant child that he is, and he want to go against the Most High, try to go against the Most High on all levels. He just want to be wicked. That's in his nature to be wicked. So
He's the type of person to give you the Bible, right? He gave us the Bible, gave us the Bible, right? When we came up the boats, and then now condemn the Bible. That's the type of spirit he is. But when we was on a plantational doctrine and understanding, it was cool with him. But now the truth is coming out. He can't take it.
Right,
you know? That's how you know we the real prophets.
Right.
Because prior to that, nobody was getting rebuked like this.
Nah.
You know? Nobody was getting rebuked like this.
Nah.
You know? Yeah.
Verse 9, it says, whose land lieth in clouds of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not.
Hey, and to this day, you can go with Sodom and Gomorrah, and that place is still covered in pitch. To this day, they actually tested the rocks over the stones, the land, and shit was still burning.
Yeah, that sulfur.
Yeah.
That sulfur still go up in blue flames. Touch that with one lighter, that thing gonna be burning like it did in the day of Sodom and Gomorrah.
And blue flame, that's the hottest part of the flame.
Right.
To let you know how hot that thing was, man.
Yeah, that was it on
Powerful.
that.
That's all? That's all?
Yeah, I had Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. And Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth by way of his angels, right? And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only continually evil. How? Because in Sirach it say that the Lord can see inside the closet of men's mind, the most secret parts.
Wow.
So the Lord said that the imagination of the thoughts is only continually evil. That's why we say America is going to be burned down, because the thoughts is continually evil. It's not the gun. Y'all want to put away the gun. It's not the tree.
The mind frame.
The mind.
Constant, you stop one thing, he invents something else.
Something else come.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so if the heart could keep being it's so inventive, that's why the Lord is going to root and destroy this place out.
Just like you saying how they had COVID, now they got monkeypox, now they got a whole nother, and he just keep on going and going.
Right.
You know?
Right.
He's not going to be stopped unless he get hit with that fire.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Oh, let me get a precept.
Oh, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. So that's the Lord, the Most High, and it grieved him at his own heart for something that he made. So you think the Most High ain't angry about what's going on in today's society with the evil thoughts? He's the same God, don't change.
That's powerful. And you got it? Yeah.
You got Genesis 10 and 19. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon.
That's one city. Go ahead.
As thou comest to Gerar.
That's one city.
Unto Gaza. As thou goest unto Sodom. And Gomorrah. And Admah and Zabam, even unto Laash.
Hold on, read that again. I got the wrong cities on there. Read that one more time, please.
It started at Sodom. It was just showing the location.
Salakia, I made a mistake. Salakia, brother. Read that precept again.
It's Genesis 10 and 19. It says, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sodom, as thou camest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's two.
And Admah and Zabam
and Zeboim,
even unto Lasha.
So those were 5 cities destroyed. Okay? Sodom and Gomorrah was just the main one. And it's funny because America is broken down into cities.
Right.
All right? And if it was 5, how many cities America got? 50?
50.
So they got 10 times the amount. So that's why the Lord gonna bring 10 times more force.
Right.
That's it, that?
That was the main point.
Like it, 2 Peter 2:7, last one. Powerful.
Oh, this is 2 Peter 2:7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Because in this society, they got on your dollar bill, it says in God we trust. You know, Esau, he like to pull out the Bible and his court system. But once he swear on the Bible, which you're not supposed to swear on the Bible.
Broke the law right there.
Broke the law right there.
Right. Right.
Then he pull out his penal code system.
So right there and there, if Esau tell you to swear on the Bible, man, you swear you don't tell the truth.
Right.
And he broke the law right there. Yeah, but I had to tell the truth. They asked me, no, you got to tell them the truth. You know? This whole system is built on a goddamn lie.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, but the heavens and the earth which are now, by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Can you read that one more time, please?
Yes, sir. This is 2 Peter's 3:7. It says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now.
So it's talking about what's going on right now as we speak. Go ahead.
By the same word are kept in store.
By the same word, because the same word was back then, is back now.
Right.
All right? It ain't like Solomon know that they should be Sodomites.
Right.
That's what Lot was telling them. And we're coming in the spirit a lot. All right? Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
So they got a table waiting for them. When you get a reservation, right? A reservation for two, you know, you had to pre-order that table.
Right.
So these guys, they asked for it. So they reserved. You know? They got the reservation, bro.
Reservation.
You know? You know, you want a table for 4, I'm gonna give you a table for 4. It might be more than that.
Yep, come. Verse 9, it says, the Lord is not slack.
Verse 8, right?
Verse 8, come. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Now you can go, that one precept is so deep, you could go into like 5 to 10 sit downs, right? But let's focus on what the Lord is saying. Meaning that we're not that far removed from what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Verse 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So all the works of this wicked setup, this wicked society, dealing same-sex dealings, all type of abominable acts that's being displayed, the unhealthy diet that these people like to carry on, eating the sanitation of the earth, eating shrimps, crabs, and lobster. Those all play a sanitation role of the earth. You're not supposed to eat that.
They're supposed to filter the sea. That's why an article came out. They put almost 1,000 oysters back into the ocean, the water, so they can filter it, because they have to run their course. They have to do their job, and that's why the water is polluted now. You know.
Yeah, I believe 2 people just died the other day from eating oysters. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat that. So, and then you got witches. I mean,
they try to say it was a 1 in a million, a 1 in a million chance that you know it's a bacteria. No, you ain't supposed to be eating that.
Exactly.
You know, those are shells, right? The oysters found in shells.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
So that's all the works that's going to be burned up.
That's right.
The Lord's going to get all of the wicked works, the wicked activity, the wicked concepts, everything in this country. The Lord going to get rid of it.
Shut it down. You're going to shut it down through fire, because that's the only way you can stop fire is with fire. Yeah. You know? Sometimes, hey, guess what? If you got a fire in your kitchen and you put water on it, it's going to make the fire go even
crazy. It's going to douse it. Yeah,
it's going to make crazy.
It go,
So you fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You know? That's how the Lord going to do it. You know? He flooded it with water, and now he's going to fight it with fire. These dudes is burnt in their lust. Yeah.
3 more verses. Verse 11, 2 Peter's 3:11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons...
So, close your you're supposed to look at this right here, seeing then that all these things are going to be dissolved. You're supposed to have a visionary mind to see these trees on fire, this pole, these wires, these cars, the cooler, the kids selling the goddamn water bottle, the Verizon, the Starbucks, the CVS. You're supposed to see all this on fire. if you was in a visionary mind frame, read that again, priest.
This is 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in?
So it asks you, if you know that, then you know, if you knew better, how you supposed to be moving in righteousness? Because you know all is going to be destroyed, everything we see. You know? And
all holy conversation and godliness.
So your conversation is always supposed to be holy, separate. You know, you ain't supposed to have the same dialogue that Lameek and Krishan and them having. Your dialogue, like when we build, we talk about scriptures.
Yeah.
You know? That's holy conversation. Yeah.
It says, verse 12.
Word manner, what manner of person you should be. Get the etymology of the word manner. Can I read that? Read on the top.
The old French mannery. It said fashion, method, manner, way, appearance, bearing, customs.
See, so what manner of person you should be, what kind, what sort,
What customs?
what custom,
Appearance.
So how should you prepare yourself?
A damn dress.
Exactly.
Hoochie daddy shorts.
Exactly.
I saw.
Go goddamn boots. Fucking
Dr. Martens.
yeah. Yeah, that's all the definition of the word manner.
That's right.
Mannerism. Holy mannerism, righteous mannerism.
Exactly. So with all these things, knowing what's going to happen to this place being burned up, how should you appear yourself before the Lord? How should you present yourself?
Right.
What customs you should be in? Hey, it should be the customs of Yasha'Allah, the customs of your heritage. Right? These are the things you got to practice, the things of old, the things of your forefathers. All right, they have faith. The Most High has never turned them down. So you want to jump into those customs, all right? And you want to appear and have those mannerisms, right? In order to what? Hopefully, get the benefits of that, which is salvation, right?
Looking for and hastening unto the coming day of the Most High.
Wow, looking for and hasting, being a watchman, all right? Hey, you your worst enemy, watching yourself, making sure you're moving in the right mannerism, right? Making sure you're willing to serve brothers, all right? All right, just like how Shah was of Peter's feet. You gotta present yourself amongst your brethren like that. Being ready to serve, open the door, all right? Hey, brother, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do this, all right? This is how you want to present yourself, looking for hastening until your Shah come back. You want to make sure that you're doing what you can do, because he said, when I come back, shall I find faith? Right? So, hey, the faith is what? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you want to make sure you are actually looking, all right, prophesying, am I building,
Am I moving right with brothers? Right. Am I studying?
Yeah.
Am I being diligent? Am I getting too caught up in the world?
Yeah.
Am I having a balance? Am I being honorable?
Yeah.
Am I keeping my integrity? Because everything ain't about you. Everything ain't about you.
It says looking for
and that's why we come out on the highways and byways. What you got? You got some? Drop. You got some? Drop. Let me get Romans. Present thyself as a living sacrifice. That's why we come on the highways and byways. We don't care about what people say about us, because we know how to. We know at the end of the day we are to save souls.
Right.
So we willing to put ourselves on the front lines. Yeah. We could be at home chilling with our woman and in our backyards at our home chilling.
Right.
But we come out here because it's all about saving souls, converting souls.
Duty,
That's our duty. Yeah, priest.
it says looking for and hastening unto the coming day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, and that should bring some type of fear into you, right? You don't want this. You don't want to experience that, right? You want to experience the salvation part. So I want to look forth in haste to when the Lord returns, watching the signs, all right? Good.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth where dwelleth righteousness.
According to his promise, right? So which means what? You got to learn of his promise.
Right.
You got to learn of the teachings. which you're going to learn up under a man that the Lord has brought forth before you that was laboring in his truth. Right? The Most High is not going to break the order of things. All right? This is how the Lord deals with it. All right? Everything is structural. Okay? The Lord ain't going to break it for your personal feelings or your personal gains. You know?
That was the last one.
You get Proverbs 21 and 3. What you got, brother?
The book of Romans chapter 12 verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies.
By the mercies of the Most High. The only reason why we capable of doing this is because the Lord showed mercy. No brother came in this pure without sin. Technically, we should all be judged. So by the mercies, we're given this ability to come in, our sins be forgiven, and be able to speak His word.
That ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
Right, and the Lord is showing mercy because remember, back in the ancient world, there were sacrifices that the Lord would destroy you for bringing a wrong sacrifice. You got the story of Cain, first Cain, all right? You got the story about the sons of Aaron, all right? So it's through the mercies that the Lord is actually going to even accept the sacrifice of coming out on the highways and byways.
If you don't follow instructions, the Most High kill you.
Yeah.
Right? They saw what happened to him for not following through.
Right.
With the instructions that the Lord gave him.
Right.
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High.
Holy and acceptable, which means the Most High drew out the measuring stick of what was acceptable. He laid down the fine print. All right? Scriptures tell you without faith it's impossible to please the Most High. So you got to come in that humbling spirit as first.
Which is your responsible service? Which is your reasonable service?
Right, that's your reasonable service. The reasons and the purpose of men, we was asking guys a few weeks back what your purpose is. Well, everybody's purpose here is to serve the Lord.
That's right.
The priest was saying is not to fill up your own belly and you serve yourself all the time.
Yeah, you got to serve.
It's for you to serve the Most High, whether it's standing on the highways and byways, whether it's ministering unto another, whether it's bringing out these precepts. You know, there's different offices that's spoken of in the Bible. All right?
And that's why we come on the highways and byways.
Right.
Because nobody else is willing to do it.
Nobody else. You got these individuals, especially we in Atlanta and Buckhead. These guys are sitting on a pedestal of their success.
On boards and
on
fraternities.
Fraternities of their success, and they're not willing to risk or make a sacrifice to help out with individuals that are less than them.
Get their hands dirty.
Right, to get their hands dirty.
Yeah. Hey, this is a plow.
Right.
When you're doing garden work, hey, that's why the Lord said when the brother fall out the truth, what happened? Turn away from the plow. Yeah. So these guys ain't willing to get their hands dirty.
Right.
They scared to catching wingworms.
Right.
Getting bit by bees.
Right.
Hornets.
Right.
Oh shoot, poison ivy.
Right.
Hey, but a farmer don't give a damn about nothing like that.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They don't want to lose, like you're saying. You farming, you might lose on a crop. You know what I'm saying? You might lose, a storm could come, or wind could come. Because you at the mercy of everything. They scared to put themselves out there.
Take the losses.
Yeah, to take the losses.
Yeah. That was true. Romans 12 and 1 and 2. Romans 12, 1 and 2. Come on.
Romans 12 verse 2.
Bring it out.
And be not conformed to this world.
That's right.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
So Babylon, like the brother was bringing up, they all have to speak in one language.
Yeah.
Why? Because Babylon conformed all the nations to speak one way. Right? Just like America conforming everybody to move like them, dress like them. You see, and I always bring this up, you don't see Africans wearing their old garments. They dressing like Esau when they come to the UN. You don't really see them coming through with their dashikis on. No, they dressing like Esau. When you see the East Indians, look at the East Indians that live out here in Atlanta. They look like other Edomites. You know? And some of them think they actual Edomites. You know? Good.
That he may prove that which is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right, you gotta prove which is good and acceptable. Because everybody in society is serving something, bro. Yeah. Everybody. Whether they serving a car, whether they serving a girl, whether they serving they schools, fraternities, basketball coaches.
Right.
You gotta serve something.
Yeah.
You know, we chose to come out here week in and week out to bring out the word of the Lord.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
You got men that wake up and all they do is think about football.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get Bill Belichick to leave the New England Patriots to come out here on the highways and byways? Hell no. That'd be a cold day in hell. You know? For real. Yeah. That's it.
And it says to not conform. If I can bring the precept real quick.
Yes.
Jeremiah 2:33. You know, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Hey, we're not gonna hear. Get up there and trim our ways to seek love and be acceptable.
Oh, it says seek love.
Yeah.
And it said he was going to get love.
Seek it.
Looking for it. And that's why Jake be depressed.
Yeah. They made all them sacrifices. They trimmed up their ways to seek it, and they ain't
He's so
getting
still
it.
ducking.
Yeah.
He's
That's
so
why
still
it's like
ducking.
now.
In this race.
That's why the truth would be like, man, just bring it out raw.
Yeah.
You know, or whoever we around, man, just bring it out. Because you trim up your way to try to be a certain way, and they still shit on you and play you.
Yeah.
You come correct with all their accolades that they want to see, and they still shit on you.
That's right.
Yeah. You sacrifice your moms, you do all this stuff. You make all these songs, you wear the bag of hat like Kanye, and they still shit on you.
Still shit on you.
They still make a mockery on you, and let some damn occult demon Pete have sex with your wife. You know, so the Kanye be burnt. That dude be burnt, bro. And now they getting on because he put the clothes in the garbage bag. He say, hey man, you gotta respect the art, man.
They're trying to stop anything I do.
Because he think that's his battle. His mindset is, well, you can do whatever the hell you want to do,
seeking it.
and people buy into it.
Right.
Why I can't do whatever I want to do, and people like, why y'all give me pushback?
Right.
You know, but nigga,
That's why he do what he do. Right. They seeking. Oh, please love me, give me a hug. I never forget. I went to somebody's funeral, and the brother said, "Yo, give me a hug. Everybody, show me love. But the only thing about it is, those people that was there really love you. But yeah, you want to leave and be dealing with other people that don't give two shits about you. You know? Yeah.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Yeah, you have passed down that same mindset to them.
Right.
Trim your ways, cut your standards, cut your morals in order to be accepted. Ashamed of your heritage and who you are. No, you gotta embrace this, man.
Right.
You don't conform to the world. Alright? If you gotta serve.
Esau's so used to breaking people. He has a long track record of feeling I would never do an orgy. I would never suck penis to get into a modeling role. I would never sacrifice my son to the fire. And you'll do that. Dwayne Wayne will do that. You know?
Yeah, he's actually seeking now to officially change his son's gender. Right? Seeking to love. You wasn't raised like that.
No way.
Your pops and them, you from the era of
But he been conformed. Esau took him like a Play-Doh. And when you got a Play-Doh, if you want to make a Play-Doh an L shape, that Play-Doh gonna be an L shape. If you want to turn that Play-Doh into a human, make the head, and you want to take a stick, make the eyes, it look like a human. So Esau just got him a Play-Doh.
That's right.
Twisted him. And you don't know if Gabriel Union plugged in. Like, man, you should do it.
Yeah. Spells on his ass every night.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Proverbs?
Yes, sir.
You got Proverbs 21 and 3.
Break it down.
It says Proverbs 21 and 3. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. And that's common on point, because guess what? When you're doing justice and judgment, guess what? That means that when you're governing your nation, everybody can thrive in righteousness, man. As opposed to when you're doing, back in the ancient world, a sacrifice, that was only for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the ancient world, when you used to do sacrifice, that was only for yourself. As opposed to when you're doing justice and judgment, guess what? Your whole nation is for everybody.
Everybody.
And that's the problem with our society. Everybody's out for self.
When the body make a move, like if the body shuts down the liver, They trying to help the whole body up.
Right.
Because they know this liver is fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't allow him to work no more, so the body will actually shut down the liver.
Right.
Until, the body, like when somebody died, the organs start shutting down one by one.
Yes.
But sometimes the body will shut down certain parts because they're like, yo, this organ ain't right. So either you get it together or you want to have inflammation or you going to start, your stomach going to hurt.
Right.
But you got to get this part of your body right.
Right,
you know?
right.
Your gallbladder, your tonsils, it gets inflamed.
Right.
You know? Your lungs.
You gotta take care of it.
Because your body like, yo, I gotta think for the whole body.
Yeah.
So I gotta shut this, I gotta shut him down. The
Right.
sickness is coming from your tonsils. So I'm gonna show and prove that.
Right.
You gotta address that.
Right.
A lot of dudes gonna be brushing their teeth.
Right.
You know,
right.
my friends, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why the Most High set up his prophets to what? Address the matter.
Address the issues.
Address the issues.
We got diseases in Israel, bro.
The body.
What's that? Oh, get that. In Isaiah the 3rd chapter too. Israel is sick, man.
Yes.
They sick. You know? From the feet to the head.
Man.
They don't think as a team. These dudes are individuals. That's why a man can walk up to another man and say, oh, he's cute.
Right.
He's not thinking about the bigger picture. He's not thinking about another black kid or Israelite baby walking past and hearing that statement.
Right. Or like you said, simply just multiplying. You here, be fruitful and deal with a female.
Right.
Your father, what if your pops say, you know what, I want to be like what you did, you wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here calling nobody cute.
Right.
Nobody should be in a goddamn toilet bowl somewhere. In a sewer. Yeah.
Petrifying room.
You done with that problem?
Yeah, other than that.
All right, go on.
You want to do mine?
Yeah. Put that last. Put them on. Good job.
Philippians 2:4. Yeah, this
Yeah, 3. Start at 1, brother. Start at 1.
This Philippians 2 verse 1. If there be therefore any consultation in a Mashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, verse 2, fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded.
You're supposed to be like-minded. And that's why Israel will never come together, because we're never going to be on the same page. We're not even on the same book. How you going to be on the same page?
Yeah, we're not in the same book. You got the Assays, you got the Islam, you got
Nation of Islam.
Nation of Islam.
Krishna.
You know, Krishna.
You got the atheists.
Atheists, right. And the only book they want to gather in is Esau's money book.
Yes.
You know, when it really comes down to it,
They just
that's
want that
the only
bread.
shit that they want to talk about.
Yup,
Right.
Yup. Hey, I just seen one brother. He told my black the first car he get is a damn Edomite car. Yeah, you're supposed to be tap dancing and showing. He would we on
that's that brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't see it.
Driving a Bentley. You know, and let you know they not even pure, but they real spirit. Because they presenting themselves one way. Hey, brother, meanwhile, top down. BB. That nigga see me.
Yeah. I ain't gonna even stop.
Right.
See you. Yeah. I thought you about building.
I don't know.
Now we really building. What's up?
Building Esau.
Come on.
But these dudes saying, yo, we need to open up our own bank. Nigga, you just broke $250,000.
Right.
Damn.
That could have opened up something.
That's a fact.
That could have opened up a tap dancing school.
That's a fact.
Yeah. These dudes be acting like they don't got shit going on. You know, kids coming in there with messed up sneakers.
Yeah.
They not like-minded, bro.
Hygiene all messed up.
Yeah. Right. You supposed to be coming with a care package. Bring us some towels, washcloths, deodorant.
Some pants, few t-shirts.
But it let you know this is what these guys do. They want to be in front of brothers a certain way. Hey, give me one word who you are.
Yeah.
Powerful. I'm a Negropean.
Rich.
That's the word you niggas need to say.
I'm
You're a
dedicated.
Negropean.
Damn.
You dedicated to Esau.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna start lighting them dudes up, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because you know, at the end of the day, that's what we here for.
Yeah.
You know, we see what Israel is stirring a pot.
Right.
All these connections and all these plugs, and y'all
for self.
Y'all doing for self.
Niggas just selling wolf tickets all freaking day,
Right.
bro. Coming present themselves like something they not, just to have other men try to glorify them. That's all
And then
it's
you
about,
beat the
bro.
horn, but then you ain't come back and say, yo,
That's
y'all
what I'm
brother
saying.
y'all brother need some water. Yo,
Exactly.
good seeing y'all. Let you know that's all BS,
Right.
man.
No, I'm gonna honk the horn so you can see what I'm driving in. That's what that's about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Continuing. Verse 2, this is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2.
Philippines.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord,
right.
one mind.
Yeah, being of one accord, meaning what? Mind, body, and soul. Like when brothers, we give our all for our nation, bro.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Even when we don't have it,
Yeah.
we make sure that's the spirit that the Lord put on us. But that's why being around Israel burns you, man. Because you know that we could do more than that.
Yeah.
Verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
Right. Don't let nothing be done through strife, meaning being self-ambition. Having mad ambition. You doing stuff like you got brothers that want to be the man in Israel. Want to be in the middle of the videos, every video. You don't let no brother else have the sermon. It's always you. During your Honda, tears up 42nd Street.
Right.
You walk in, 500 pounds, walking sloppy, big old stomach. Yeah.
But in loveness of mind, let each esteem each other better than themselves.
Right. So you got to move in the spirit of lowliness. And you supposed to esteem a brother more than yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you know why the Roman soldiers ain't know who Yahweh Shah was? Because he was moving low.
Right.
He didn't have no jewelry on. Then he go right there. He blended in.
Yeah, came on a donkey.
Came on a donkey, yeah.
Had regular garments on.
Yeah.
He didn't have the breastplate, walking around.
Yeah, them brothers sitting up with the top.
Purple
with the,
garments.
Yeah.
$400,000 chain around.
You got the top seats of the row, the top chairs, looking down on everybody.
Doing mad miracles. Some niggas would be doing mad miracles for no reason. Watch this, y'all. Watch me disappear.
Like them dudes.
Now you see me.
Watch me heal you.
Now you see me. Now you don't. Yo, Mosai shoulder. What you shoulder? When he showed the Moses.
Oh, you said, well, why you staying gazing?
No, what was that?
Hieroglyphics, right?
No, it was a hieroglyphics. Is a projection. He pretty showed him a projection. Jake would be just doing wild miracles for no reason. Watch this. I'm going to turn a hologram. Watch this. I'm going to turn. Yeah. Watch this. I'm going to change my garment with one blink of the eye, and then the garment turn purple, garment turn black, garment turn red.
Hovering everywhere.
Hovering.
Watch me turn this water to Douce. You be like, what the fuck?
Turn this to Casamigo.
Right there behind you.
Yeah. Watch this. I'm gonna. Nigga be doing some what's Marvel Comics? When he had the garment on, his garment could fly around.
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange. Nigga be doing some Doctor Strange shit. Watch this. Garment fly off.
Garment holding
all through Jerusalem.
The garment holding camp. Yeah, just like one of the soldiers. Just standing there.
For real, man.
Go grab the signs.
The garment grabbed the sign.
For real.
Damn.
Oh, the garment would grab the sons. Sakari would do that. If Sakari has spiritual powers, that nigga would do that, bro.
The garment would have the cap.
Like, watch. The garment's here, the gun is up here, and holding it. Watch out, half the gun is standing there by itself.
Look not every man on his own thing, but every man also. Look not every man on his own thing, but every man also on the things of others.
So don't be looking on just how it could benefit you and your interests and your success. No.
Right.
You move where it could benefit everybody.
That's right.
That's right. Especially for you dudes out there in Buckhead. Yes, I'm the alkalate and I've won the Men of the Ward of this. And I have did this many years in this school and I've done this and I've funded this much money. No, that's all you. Yeah. That's all they do is just talk about themselves all day.
Coming doing the content.
Yeah.
On the walkthrough.
All day. Yeah.
On the walkthrough.
Come on.
You know? Hey, you got to make sure when you make moves. Hey, that's the Holy Spirit. That's why what Lot did was so powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He didn't make moves. He was actually trying to help them dudes out.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, nah, I'm telling y'all, yo. Chill. He in the middle. Mm-hmm. Then they say, yo, man, I got you. You got something for these motherfuckers, man. and that's how you should move as an Israelite.
Yeah.
Right. You know, like we had a conversation with some brothers, and one brother is like a person of status. I told that brother, man, F that, man.
Right.
It's bigger than just him.
Right.
He's not, yo, you gotta understand you're not bigger than the program, bro.
Right.
Right.
And that's the problem. When you read the Bible, it was dudes that thought they was bigger than the program.
Right.
And that's why, you know, I like Mike Krzyzewski. Because he'll have a dude like Kyrie Irving and limit him to 17 points a game. Kyrie will be blessed. Like, bro, I'm not bringing you on my team. I know you can score 70 points a game in college.
Right.
Because when Kyrie came in the NBA, he was averaging 20-something. But he letting you know you're not bigger than the program, bro. This is about Duke University.
Right.
This is about your Howard Shaw University.
That's right.
You're not gonna outshine your Howard Shaw, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, like you always mentioned through the Holy Spirit, the Most High showcased a great example of servitude. Most High is the origin of servitude. Yeah. This air you're breathing, that's for you.
Yeah.
The water, that's for you.
Yeah.
The minerals and everything that you're able to put in your body. All right, make these garments and put clothes on and warm you up with the sun.
Right.
Most High is serving daily.
Right. The principles of life.
Right.
All come from the Most High.
You got deers, coyotes, lions getting served as we speak.
Your eyelashes, your eyebrows, the nose of your hair.
Yeah.
The hair in your nose stopping back, dust.
Yeah.
You know? Your ears. The Most High is serving daily. The heart pumping blood throughout your body as you sleep, and not taking no breaks.
Right.
The Lord is always serving.
Right.
How much more you among your nation and among your circle and your camp?
But everybody want to be a God, peace God, peace king, but they're not trying to be like the ultimate king. If you're gonna call yourself a God or a king, be like him.
Oh no.
The prince of the power.
No, they trying to be like a God. They trying to be like Esau is their God.
Right.
Not the God that we serving. It's the God that Esau is their God. The one who take. The one who say, yeah, I'm on the Forbes list.
Kill and destroy.
Kill and destroy.
Yeah.
He gained so much money. Look at Tesla. That's why they talk about in Invest Fest, Esau, they got their head up Esau's ass all day.
All the way, sideways.
Yeah, that's their God. They base their whole event around a man that oppressed them.
That's right.
You know? And that's who they want to be like.
Second, whoever you got some? All right, you got some? All right, yeah. Let me get second Maccabees the 4th chapter. What we got?
First?
No, get that. You can read that. Yep, go ahead.
We got 1 Corinthians 12 and 25.
Bring it up.
It says that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And that's heavy what you said, because guess what? How we gonna be on the same accord if here it is, we over here fighting for righteousness, saying, yo, we can't wait for the kingdom of heaven. And meanwhile, they got their head up Esau's ass saying, no, we still want to be under his society.
Right.
We still want to be under his rulership.
Right.
So they want to call themselves God, but no, they really do want to be service under him. They just want to be in a certain class with him. You know what I'm saying? No, we're trying to be on that same class, joint in to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Right.
You know, but like the priest was also saying, guess what? We were set up through the Holy Spirit to be that immune system to tell you, wait, there's something going on over here in the gallbladder. Wait, there's something going on over here in the stomach. Yo, we got to address these issues. And since when do you know the body to actually fight back against it? The body's going to be like, oh, word, I didn't know that. Yo, do whatever you can to heal me. Israel is the only body that actually fights back. When we're trying to heal you. We tell you what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? We tell you, yo, take this, take that. We tell you, take your spiritual take your spiritual CMOS, take your spiritual this, that, and the third. But you won't take it. Right. say you wanted
Second Maccabees, 4th chapter. Yeah, we got rid of it. It wasn't done for this reason. You try not to move unless I'm telling you. I'm going to go to the next one. Yep.
Ephesians 2, Philippians 2 and 5. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahushua Mashiach.
Ah, so see, that's the lane we supposed to be following.
Blueprint.
Right? Yeah, you want to speak on it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the blueprint. Now, how about Shem Shad set the blueprint, showing you how the same mind that he had, and he showed brothers, he came around brothers, he washed your feet. All right, let me serve you. All right, all right, and he didn't come in that spirit. I'm greater than you. How he just was moving in that servitude so he can show brothers to have that respect among each other, and how you're supposed to treat your nation. You know. Hey, make proper judgment. When they brought the woman to her, he said, which one of you without sin? All right? And then he told her, sin no more.
And he gave her mercy.
He gave her mercy.
Right? Because she could have been put to death.
Yes.
But everything is done. You got a lot of brothers in this truth. It's a death out there, brother. When you out the camp, there's no mercy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you might go through a bad year.
Yeah.
You know, hey, it's nothing hard. Satan is always wanting to get at brothers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Satan is always trying to sift out men that come out here on the highways and byways.
Yeah.
So you might have a rough 6 months. You know? Yeah. But then you'll want that same mercy back.
Exactly.
You don't want nobody making a 12-part video on you. To try to bring you down lower into the the pits of hell, you know? You know?
Like you said, it's beautiful because like you said, you break them, but you build them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole process. And that's what the Lord has done. The Lord has comforting words in here, and the Most High also has things to tear you down. What? He tears down your pride, your flesh, the spirit that's been put on you that you sponged in from the world.
The Lord make you cry.
Yeah.
The Lord will make you cry. The Lord will make you booger snot cry. You be in your car listening to music, the Lord just make you break down. You know, I be breaking down. I listen to certain gospel. I like listening to gospel music that don't push Jesus all the time. So they got some real good gospel songs that touch my spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I like listening to that. You know what I'm saying? It humbles me. I give praises. You know. It's better than listening to goddamn Billy the Butcher. You know? Yeah. See what I'm saying? See that? She met right what I'm going to do. You know, she smiles at me and look over, and he teaching her to be doing my nigga. I know. I'm talking about the girl. What the sound might do. But she co-signs that.
Yeah. The biggest ally. I realize that's taking your man. You won't be able to procreate.
Yeah.
Verse 6. Who being in the form of God taught.
Who being in the form of God. He's not God.
Going back to the image.
Thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High.
Wow. Thought it not to be equal with the Most High.
Right.
So for those of you saying they're the same entity, what is he not trying to be equal with himself?
Another one.
Is he not trying
competition though. A lot of jakes coming to the truth. They want to be on. I'm gonna make more video. Brother, that's not what's gonna make you in the kingdom of heaven, bro.
Right.
You got the wrong concept, bro. You trying to compete. Well, I did this, I did that. Bro, you bugged out.
Right.
Cause what did the dude do that was on the cross next to Yahushua?
You the other dude.
He never went on the highways and byways.
Right.
He just stood up for righteousness' sake.
Right.
So what you gonna say about that? That brother didn't make 1,001 videos.
Right.
When his time came to show and prove, he showed and proved.
Wow.
You know?
That's heavy, right?
Yeah. That's why the scripture says, blessed is he who readeth. Because you ain't gonna let nobody put a spirit on you and make you feel like you ain't on no level, because there's no level that you could be on.
Right.
You're nobody. All your righteousness is but filthy garment. So you're nobody. Okay, who you are. Everybody you're gonna have brothers that's gonna make 20 more videos, 100 more videos than you. That's the spirit that the Lord gave him.
Spirit,
You're gonna have one brother that might bring in more fruit than you.
Right.
spirit that the Lord gave him.
We still working together.
Hey, let me get that with the body. Yep. Yeah, priest.
Continue.
Yep.
This is verse 7. But made himself of no reputation, and took unto him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men.
Right, he came in the form of a servant, man. So he's laying out the blueprint and the steps for brothers to follow him, all right, to take heed. All right, this is a route that Yahushua took that was successful, right? Why jump out that course? Why take a different route? Take the same approach. Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Go ahead.
Continuing.
Yep.
Verse 8. And being found in fashion as a man.
Right. He's an angel that had to put on flesh, terrestrial bodies.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
He humbled himself.
He humbled himself. So when you come into these bodies alone, you should be humble, bro.
Yeah.
That's a humbling thing right there. Yeah. You can't fly. You can't.
You have
can't
dreams
stop
of flying, but you
you can't do nothing. You limit. You get tired. You go to sleep. You fart. Shit yourself. Oh shit. You throw up.
You'll make plans. You can't fulfill them.
You forget shit. Get amnesia. What's the other shit? Dementia. The body can make you forget all your memories.
Everything. Yeah.
You know.
Charlie horse.
Go ahead.
And became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross.
And he became obedient even unto death, the death of the cross.
Yeah.
All right, which was a tree. Okay? So if the book of Acts says it was a tree, it was in the form of a cross, brother. Yes, it was a tree. Same rocket science, bro.
Break it down.
God damn, brother. It said you got hung on a tree. Brother, he did get hung on a tree. The cross was made out of trees, bro.
Made out of wood.
Gotta break down every little tiny thing. Like,
the Bible, see, that's a contradiction right there, bro. That's a contradiction. The Bible, and the dude tried to say yesterday, the Bible got contradicted. No, it ain't no contradiction. You the contradiction.
right.
You the contradiction.
He'll break down the whole Jay-Z metaphor and everything.
Oh, Jay-Z metaphor.
right.
Oh, Jay-Z. Nigga, Nas is saying one song, he's selling crack. Next thing, he's a big Afro-tech nigga.
Right. Black girl lost.
Yeah, black girl lost.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is Philippians 2 and 9.
Top of 11.
Yeah. Wherefore the Most High also had highly exalted him.
Hold on, so if the Most High exalted him, then that don't make any sense, right? And when I'm saying that, because we had going back and forth with the guy on the phone that was saying Yahweh Shah was the same as the Most High.
Right.
The Most High is the one that exalted him. Yeah.
And given him a name which is above every name.
And he gave him a name. Oh my God.
There you go.
He gave him a name. What it says in Proverbs 30. 34?
What is the son's name?
Yeah. He gave him a name that was above all names.
Right.
Nate.
Verse 10. That at the name of Yahweh Shah, every knee should bow.
Right. Now that's because there's a lot of Joshua name in the Hebrew tongue with Yahweh Shah. Right. All right. His name is above all names. You got Yahweh Shah, Joshua, you got Hosea, I got the name of Yahweh Shah. All right. His name is above all names. You know, it's above those names. When you think of, when you call on Yahweh Shah, or y'all want to say Jesus, which is not his name, those were the same names that would have been said in English with Joshua. But his name got a distinct from it because many people had, that was a common name back then, you know? Speaking on Yahweh Shah. So it doesn't mean that, no, the reason why I'm saying, because it don't mean that now the Lord gave him a buck, so that now he got a different name. No, his name is the same, it's just above all those other names, you know?
Verse 10. That at the name of Yahweh Shah, every knee should bow.
Right. When you say Yahweh Shah, not Joshua, whose name is Yahweh Shah, you bow down to the name of Yahweh Shah, who is the son of the Most High.
Of things.
Yeah. Just like you got many Michaels.
Right.
You know, you got Michael Jordan.
Right.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You know, Michelangelo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. These dudes are bug out. Oh man, see, that's it. No, bro. This is the top of whoever
The
was
top
that
spirit.
name.
Right? That's just his name.
That's it. It's not hard.
Good.
Of things in heaven and things in earth.
So, hey, the Most High gonna make dudes bow down on earth and in the heavens.
Right.
All them kings and queens of England and Switzerland and Swaziland and Africa, they're gonna bow down.
Queen Elizabeth, she's gonna break that knee.
Or break her little 90-year-old vampire knees.
And things under the earth was leavened, and that every tongue should confess that Yahushua Mashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Most High, the Father.
Now, why is that happening? Romans 5. Why is that? Why is everybody got to pay homage to him? Why is that? We're gonna go into it. We're gonna show you why you got to pay homage to him. All right, 5 and 8, I think it is. All right. Talking about the sacrifice. Romans 5 and 8, is that it? It talks about man should once die.
Let me start at 8.
Yeah, 5 and 8, right.
Romans 5 and 8, it says, but the Most High condemneth his love towards us, and that while we were yet sinners, Yahushua died for us.
Right.
Much more then, being now justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him.
Right.
For if when we were enemies, we were reconciled to the Most High by the death of his Son, much more being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life. And
so
not
we being saved because of his life. You're not being saved based on your little funky behind life and what you doing. You being saved off the strip of somebody else. Right. Just like, you know, these guys were set up. You got saved through them, because every era had a savior.
Yeah.
You know, every era. There's many saviors. You know.
Obadiah, yeah.
Right. So you was saved by the ultimate savior.
Yeah.
All right. Because they didn't save it says all Israel shall be saved. At the end of the day, all Israel going to be saved.
Yeah, all Israel. Yeah.
Nobody ever came on the earth and saved the whole nation.
Right.
Yeah.
To where they never it completes it. They never need a savior again. The water.
Right. Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
back in Romans 5 and 11, it says, and not only so, but we also joy in Yahweh through our Lord Yahushua, by whom we have now received the atonement. Wherefore, as by one sin entered into the world, and death by sin, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned.
Yeah, by one sin, right? When Adam transgressed the rules, many, right?
It became a plague.
It became a plague. It became a chain. It became a slave to sin, right? It entered the world, right? By one man, right? And by the same one man, he overturned that, which was Yahushua. Okay, that's why we was able to get that atonement. This is why the Lord is the ultimate atonement for our sins. You know? And this is why the Most High can turn his wrath away from those with the covering of the blood of Yahushua.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
Reading on, it says, for until the law, sin was in the world.
Until the Lord.
I want to jump to 7.
Okay.
We start at 8, Salakia.
Okay. Romans 5 and 7. It says, for scarcely.
Start at 6.
Romans 5 and 6. For when we were yet without strength, in due time, Yahushua died for the ungodly.
Right. When we was yet without strength, when Israel was at his weakest moments, he the one that boosted Israel up.
Right.
He was that booster.
Yeah.
He was that steroid boom, get back strong. We was dead, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Now the people's dead.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because at the end of the day, it's all about the elect right now.
Yeah.
We're stronger than we ever been, because now you got men. Remember, we were discontinued. There wasn't no men on the corner back then.
Exactly.
During the time of slavery.
Oh, kind of. I thought it was talking about during the time when he was on the scene.
Read that again.
Back in Romans 5 and 6. For when we were yet without strength, in due time Yahushua died for the ungodly.
Yeah, when we was yet without strength, when Israel was at its lowest, when we was in the time of Rome, when we didn't know what the hell was going on, that's the Most High was dying for the future.
Right.
You know, for guys like us to be on the corner and looking foolish.
Right.
Yeah.
It also stated about what their dead bodies. Remember? So
Yeah.
At the same time, we still didn't know who we were. We was in a dead state of mind.
Yeah.
We had to get that resuscitation, you know, to bring us back to life.
Yep.
Clear. Exactly.
For scarcely for a righteous man will one die.
Right, meaning that's a rare thing for somebody to die for a righteous man. That's a rare thing. All right, when Martin Luther King got killed, ain't nobody jumped in front of that bullet.
Yeah, nah, nobody did.
Ain't nobody jumping for the Malcolm X bullet.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody jumping in front of trying to stop Eric Garner from getting choked out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For scarcely for a righteous man will one die. Yet, peradventure, for a good man, some would even dare to die.
Right, man. A person that's a good man, some will even dare to die. Good.
But the Most High commendeth, not condemned. But the Most High commendeth his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Yahweh shall die for us.
Right. When we were sinning, the Lord died for us. You had people that was sinning in real time as Yahweh Shah was getting put on the cross. And he looked past that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what we saying. That's why we come here on the highways and byways and sacrifice our time, because we look past all the homosexuality. You know, now you could have 5 years ago, 7 years ago, we probably would have cursed them out, probably got into an altercation.
Yep.
Right.
And we're like, yo, pause the video. Don't put this part on the video.
Edit
Right.
that
You know
out.
how many times we did that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, brother, don't put. We done got in multiple situations.
We understand the spirits.
You know?
And yeah.
But look at the time. Like, what time is it? All right, get to work.
Yeah, go ahead.
Reading on. Verse 9. Much more then, being now justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him.
See that? So we was justified through his blood. You're not justified based on videos. You're not justified based on your garment. You're not justified. We're justified through that blood, man.
Yeah.
Now, are we supposed to be doing hella videos? Yeah. I'm not going against the grain when I say that. But I just don't want that to be a super duper demon that could mess you up. You do things to the best of your ability.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And that's scriptural.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just said it right there. We're justified through his blood.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
That seals it.
Yeah.
Right. Reading on, Romans 5 and 10. For if, when we were enemies, we were reconciled to the Most High by the death of his Son.
So when we was actually enemies, the Lord made that move. And we was ops. Some brothers spit on him. Some brothers punched him in the face.
Right, yeah. Paul, went against,
Paul, right? Yeah, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the brother, when he brought out, I beseech you, present by the mercies, which is your reasonable service, which is now, it's basically now acceptable through Yahweh Shah's sacrifice. So now it's being acceptable through
that.
So it ties in now.
Right,
Yeah.
so yeah, you coming out and doing this,
Yeah.
doing the work, but it's the blood
The blood that now made it, yup.
that's actually on you. Because you gotta remember, everything is done, when you read the Bible, everything is done through sacrifice.
Yeah.
Blood. When you what submissive marriage,
Right.
you busting a woman's hymen,
Yeah.
and the token of her virginity is the blood on the sheet.
Yeah. Baby born, blood.
Baby boy, blood, water. You know, they all go through blood.
Yeah.
When somebody goes to the next life, they bleed.
Yeah.
Whether blood coming out their ears, their nose, you know, they ass, you bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special thing.
For if, when we were enemies, we were reconciled to the Most High
That's right.
by the death of his Son.
The death of his Son made us alive. Imagine you put somebody to death to make somebody else alive. You giving somebody a negative to make them a positive.
Man.
Check that out. You give somebody, because a negative times a positive is a negative.
Right.
This is the first time you was able to take a negative and a positive and make that negative become a positive. You broke the whole equation model with that one.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to take a negative and multiply it with a positive. And that's supposed to be a negative either way out. You know? Yeah.
Being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life.
By his life. That's how you saved. Don't get it twisted. Don't get caught up in men. You saved through his life. You ain't saved through my life. Anybody, you saved through his life. So yeah, you're supposed to be going on the highways and byways. You're supposed to be making your videos. You're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because that somebody actually died for you to even be in position. And nobody else died for you in the hood. Niggas putting 8 balls, G packs in your hand. When I was a kid. They get 700, you get 3. Or they get 8 and you get 2. That's how that works.
And not only so, but we also joy in Yahweh through Yahweh Shah, by whom we have now received the atonement.
There you go. 2 different entities. But who did we have to go through? Yahweh Shah. Now we receive that atonement. Your sins being imputed. Right? This is the gift, and this is the reward that the Most High and the promise that he has for his elect. Right?
Keep reading on.
That's it.
Okay. Let me get that real quick. Matthews 19 and 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? So they came, speaking to Yahweh Shah, saying, what shall I do to have eternal life? Right, verse 17, and he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. There you go again, two different entities. And the humility that he's showing. Right. That servitude mindset, putting the Most High greater than him. Right? But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. That's what he told him, right? Verse 18. He saith unto him, which Yahweh Shah said? He said, which? He said, which commandment? Yahweh Shah said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Verse 19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Right? So Yahweh Shah told him the commandments that he shouldn't keep. I mean, that he should keep, right? And not break in order to get the eternal life. Because we were speaking about how it says the blood is what covers you, right? And the prophet brought out how, it's not based on everything you're doing, boasting about everything you're doing, right? Look, this is key here. 18, and he said, and verse 20, the young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? So he's boasting about, listen, I do these things. I don't commit adultery. I wear my garments. I'm out there. I make 1,000 videos a day, Lord. What else am I lacking? Right? He's boasting of himself. Not once did he say, all these things I do through the Holy Spirit. The Lord does this through me. Right? Verse 21, Yahweh Shah saith unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go sell that thou hast and give to the poor. Not only is he showing them the servitude mindset, he's telling them, yo, now you got to serve. Sell what you have, sacrifice. Does those things mean more to you? Or are you willing to build your nation up? Right? So give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Which boils back down to what? The blood of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Come and follow me. Alright? Look at the things that I've done. Alright? So it's not about boasting about you out here all day. Oh, I got my garments on. No, we wear this through faith. When we wear this to represent, right, the faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has bestowed upon us. Right? That's it.
The body?
Yeah.
We got 1 Corinthians 12 and let's start at 12. It says, for as the body is one and have many members.
The body is one that has many members, right? Our body has many members right now, and it's one, right?
Right, many members. You got fingers, you got toes, you got nose, teeth, mouth,
different organs.
Organs. It says, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Yahushua.
That's right. So also is Yahushua. When you in Yahushua, you in that one body, that one governing body. Just same way that we have these different members and they all work for its benefit, right? And they all do the purpose of what it needs to do, but at the end of the day, it's still to basically benefit
the overall body.
The overall body.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. You walk in and you live it.
Yes.
Because this whole thing is about life.
Yes.
So every member is promoting life. You know, especially in your body, it's promoting you to be able to live.
That's right.
All right.
It says, verse 13, for by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body.
By one Spirit, all right? We're not out here with the whole gathering of different names and different Ashés and different Islams. Hey,
What's the Spirit?
what's the
word?
Spirit? The word.
Right.
The word of Yahweh.
By one book.
By one book. That's right, Prophet.
God, it says, whether we be Jews or Gentiles,
Whether you be Jews or in the Gentile state of mind, right? Not these other nations, Gentiles, but you are foreign to the customs of Israel, right? But your forefather goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? But you grew up in under the umbrella of a different nation, which would make you a Hebrew Israelite foreigner, right? Those Gentiles, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, this is who I'm supposed to speaking to,
whether we be bound or free,
whether we be bound or free, all right?
and have been all made to drink into one Spirit.
One Spirit, all right? One word, one truth, one nationality, right? That's the heritage that the Most High gave us.
Yeah, when you think of a body, you think of different body parts, and you can't treat the toes or the leg how you treat the arms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't treat the eyeballs, the eyelids like you'll treat the arm. You know what I'm saying? Every body part, you have to give it certain care to it. Yeah.
Right. Eye drop is irritating.
Right.
The foot might get a massage, a certain cream. You know, the hand.
Right. You can't make your eyes the hand. If your eyes in the hand, you touching everything. Your eye, stop.
Yeah, you can't go put your eye and touch shit like
Nah, the eye is sensitive. So you might have a brother that might be a little sensitive in this thing. You gotta treat him and move with him different.
The tongue can't touch anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you can clip your toenails, but you're not gonna go start clipping your lip off, or your nose off, or your ears off, right?
Right. You can be hard on the nails.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be hard on your goddamn skin. You can't cut your goddamn skin.
Right.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? So, hey, and at the end of the day, you know, these bodies is going for one goal. Right. They got one goal, and that's to live a healthy, alkaline-based life.
Right.
So the whole time, they trying to balance because everything you put in you, they trying to balance it. Yeah. Some men make the body work harder. Some brothers know how to eat properly, and the body don't work that hard. So it's not fatigued that much. It ain't, you know, you ain't doing all this drinking and having sex every day. So the body gets a chance to, you know. Some brothers got more energy than other brothers. It just their goal is to make sure the body function right. Yeah. You know?
That's right.
Because your body is its own entity. You know?
Right.
Verse 14, for the body is not one member, but many.
There's multiple members.
Right.
You got a DNA code in your body, DNA, but inside the DNA, you got different body parts.
Right.
But they all have the same DNA.
Yeah. That one whole body. Yeah.
That's one body. And if you go do a robbery and you leave a fingerprint, they can bring it back to you.
Yeah.
Because that's part of your body.
Yeah.
It ain't like they gonna find your finger. Oh shoot, you just locking my fingers in. He pulled the trigger.
Taking the whole body.
I'm taking your whole demonic ass and I'm putting you in a penitentiary system.
Right.
I'm not putting your finger.
Right.
Nah, but he pulled the trigger.
He the one who did it.
He did it. No, your whole body did it, nigga.
What I tell you.
Right. Yeah.
God, it says, verse 15, if the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body,
Yeah.
Is it therefore not of the body?
Yeah. You can't be delusional. The Most High is basically saying, like, it don't matter what you say, you're not above the program. You not, just because you claim I'm not an Israelite, I worship you know, my way, whatever. Hey, we know that you are in a sleep state of mind, but you part of that. You part of Israel. You're under the curses, and you're gonna go through the curses, right? So the foot can't be delusional. Oh, I'm not of the body.
She even do stuff on purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm watching her. She let his hands go and start laughing. Yeah. That's why the Lord gonna kill niggas, bro. Because you're not tempting us. You know, I seen that she hold her hand. Then when I look, they both turn around like that. Their fears no mind.
Exactly.
I'm not. You tempting the Lord.
Exactly.
You know, when the Most High bringing evil spirits, your ass at a parade somewhere, and the demonic Edomite is gonna hop in his car and run everybody over. You and your grandmother, then that's what you do. Just you wanna play games.
So we ain't paying no attention. They came from over there. You can cross the street right there. You know what that was.
They came from on this side.
Just entertain it. We don't care about whatever.
He might want to pull a joke.
These are spirits. These are demons, bro.
Yeah, push you in the water. I seen one Eve, I think it was about Eve might push the ass in the water. She damn near drowned. Broke down crying, talking about he's like, well, I got you. You know what I mean? Because Esau like to play pranks and jokes like that.
Right,
You know?
So lick me in there. Lick me in there, swallow our ass up.
It says 1 Corinthians 12 and 15. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body.
Hey, when Kobe ruptured his Achilles, right? The whole body had to sit.
Right.
It ain't like the hand. I still want to play. Fuck that nigga. No, we can't play. We gotta sit down.
He tried to shoot one jump shot.
Gotta sit down. Gotta sit down.
One free throw, he was
But I let you know the body is like the ecosystem. It's all connected, man.
Yeah.
It's all connected. Even when you look at trees, the roots are like veins.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it does.
The word Adam, Adawama is what means ground.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, your woman is your earth. You plant seed in her. You know? That's why scripture talk about seed, right?
Yeah.
No sperm, right?
Yeah.
Seed.
Yeah, seed.
What comes out of it? A tree.
Yeah.
So the Most High do certain analogies or where he say somebody's a tree or a plant, rooted and built up.
Yeah.
You know, you might go hiking and you see a tree and its roots is all getting old and the tree's leaning more. You know, and I'm like, yo, that tree about to fall out the faith. You know, that tree represents an actual man falling out the truth. You know, that's why the Most High had certain analogies in the scriptures, man. Because now when you're moving around, you're getting certain experience, you can actually see things like brother's got a house. So when you look at a house, you see stone, brick, stone, and then you see in the basement stone, and you see wood. Now you see Peter. Peter was what? Gonna be the rock. That's the rock that's in your basement that supporting the whole, and the wood is the beam. So when you have a shower with the cross, that was some establishing the rock, and the wood being the beam to keep the foundation of the house up. But you ain't gonna really understand the precepts until you actually get home and you start looking at carpentry. That's visual.
That's visual. You understand it more when you see stuff in the visual.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? Yep, yeah.
Because I am not the hand, I am not of the body. Is it therefore not of the body? Right. And you know that's powerful that in this world you have people that always say, yo, you're trying to measure hands with brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, just because you have your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You may have a brother, like the priest said earlier, that may do more videos than you. That doesn't mean that takes away from what you can do.
No.
You have your purpose in it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mind your business and stay in your lane.
And stay in your
And
lane.
just support that, brother. Yo, brother, damn, brother, you good at that, man. You good at that.
Right.
All right, brother, well, you good at this.
Right.
And appreciate your lane. You can't get mad because a dude got better handle than you, but you can jump higher than him.
Yeah.
You play better defense than him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than handles. You gotta put the ball in the hole. A dude might have a better three-pointer than you, but he don't got the hops.
Yep.
Stay in your lane. Appreciate the gift that you got.
Right. Like you
Don't
said.
be envious of that brother. Oh, that brother, he always got to give me money. I don't want no money from him. I'm a man. The Most High set him up to look out for you. Period.
Wow, that's powerful.
You gotta work together. brother, like, you got hands, but how's the hand gonna get a destination if their feet don't walk over there with you?
Right. Brother always come. I'm bringing out precepts. I wish I knew more precepts than him. I'm gonna study harder. No, you ain't gonna get no precepts than him.
That's not your
You gonna be forgetting shit. Fuck. I put my phone out again.
Exactly.
That's not your talent, nigga.
Your hand over here like, well, I can't think. You're not the brain.
Not the
Like,
brain. Oh, right.
What's wrong with you, brother?
I like that.
You're not the brain, brother.
Not the brain.
But the brain needs you to activate to grab something.
Just stay in your lane and be happy that you're part of the body, bro.
That's it.
Now, the body ain't meant for them to be beefing. It's meant for them to work together collectively. You know? Harmony. You know? And those are the best camps. Those are the best brethren when brothers understand their gifts, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Good.
First,
Hey, Thomas don't got a book.
Yeah.
Jew got a book. He ain't like, yo, hey, my Jew got a book. You know? Thomas don't got a book.
Isaiah got more books than me.
Isaiah got more books than Obadiah, but Obadiah shit, one hit it and quit it.
One is strong. It's strong.
Fire.
they gonna get up on that King David now, like, Psalms, I got the most. Oh my God. Come on, man.
Hey, but that's the Lord just showing you, like, I'm giving certain talents.
Right.
Fire.
But that's got one prayer
That shit is off the hook.
It's fire, but he can't be like, yo, I want Proverbs, so I want some rap. Need to play with.
And that's gonna help you grow in this truth when you stop comparing yourself to other men and just be like, yo, I'm gonna do what I can do and I'm gonna work on what I can work on.
Accept your role.
Yeah, I'm Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna grab rebounds and irritate motherfuckers all day. Make them get technical fouls.
Right.
You know?
Hey, just like D-Wade and LeBron, D-Wade went to LeBron in that championship and told, listen, I gotta fall back. I gotta take this role. You gotta do what you do. You gotta be the, you know.
They caught what, like about 3?
They caught like 2 rings over there. Because at first they struggled, but Rose said, you know what? You gotta be the guy.
Yeah. Because you got it.
Yeah.
You better than me.
You him.
You better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when John the Baptist Senior Howard shot. You know? And those are the brothers that last long in this truth.
Wow.
You know? That you man pleasing, trying to be, I'm gonna impress this brother. It's cool to, you know, be around a brother and move righteous, but hey, make sure it's sincere.
Right.
Don't just do shit because that brother watching you. Do shit because that's really your spirit.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 17.
If your spirit is really to edify and bring out the truth, a brother don't gotta tell you, you know, your brother should be making more. You know that your job is to bring in more fruit. I don't understand how brothers could go Monday through Friday without talking to somebody about the truth. Because that means that you don't understand the scriptures. You should be trying to wake up men. I don't give a damn if you go to Whole Foods. You might hear something, hey brother, yo, you know about this, you know what's going on. The Lord might allow you to hear something and you can actually interject.
Right.
Yo, you know, I heard about that before. What y'all saying about that? You gotta know how to supplant. But if you go through the whole day, Monday through Friday, doing the same thing, I'm going to camp. I'm gonna come out. I'm going back to be a regular nigga. And I'm gonna go back home, go to sleep, get back out. No, you gotta come in. You should be trying to supplant and bring brothers to the truth.
Right.
Yep. You don't know who you can bring in the truth because you don't put yourself in those situations.
That's right.
Yeah.
Verse 16. And if the ear, verse 16. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? Right, man, because at the same time, you may be able to see something, how you gonna be able to hear it? You can see something happening, like prime example. You have individuals that walk the street, they can clearly see. But at the same time, you might be like, yo, get out the street, a car coming. You didn't even hear that warning, now what happens? You get demolished. So everything has its purpose, man. And once you understand that and you follow your lane, then the whole body can thrive together. But when you have one trying to do discourse against another, matter of fact, what Jay-Z said, like nobody wins in a family feud.
Nobody wins.
You know what I'm saying? The body is fighting against the body, which is what? Israel. That's why the Most High have to destroy 2/3.
Yeah. Because you always fighting. You always got some in-house fighting going on. Oh, and it's over nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Gone. We got verse 17. If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling?
Wow. Yeah, so they all fit the portion that it's meant to do, right? Everything is placed to do what the Most High created it to do. And in the same way within the structure of the ministry, the blessings and the spirit the Lord had gave you when you got into this thing and you was on fire, continue in those things.
Yeah, you might have a brother in the camp that got a crazy sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, hey, that brother come around, bro, he just light, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's your talent, bro. You come around, you know how to, you know, make a brother laugh every now and then, you know, ease things out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know? You got brothers that's confident boosters. You know, you got, hey, that's needed in camps, bro. Yeah.
Confident boosters.
Yup. Yeah.
Verse 18.
You got brothers that got finances. You got brothers that are diligent. You got brothers that are visionaries. You know what I'm saying? And don't think because you a visionary, you better than this man. You're not. You know? But that you might be a visionary, and then this man will help you with finances. Or this brother might, and then you might show him, yo, certain visions. And then can help him. You know?
Everything complements each other.
Oh yeah.
Verse 18. But now have the Most High set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it hath pleased him.
Wow. So you are in the body based on the architectural structure of the Lord.
Right.
Oh, this brother gonna be the stem of the body.
Like,
He's gonna be the nervous system. He's gonna be the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Based on what the Lord did.
Right.
You know? So you can't get mad if the camp is a 5-man, 6-man camp, 7-man camp. The Lord said, yo, y'all just gonna be a 7-man camp.
Right.
But y'all gonna be operating right.
Exactly.
Out of his body,
You know?
Exactly.
Still part of your body.
Yeah.
And that's why you shouldn't have that spirit on you
No.
to be like, oh, what about this brother? I'm trying to get on this. Like, bro, at the end of the day, are you doing it for yourself or the Most High? He says to please him. So, you know, magnify your office to the best of your ability.
What's it, Apollos water?
Yes.
Get that. That was a good one. Yeah. That was it.
A little more, but that's pretty much the point.
If there's more, bring it up.
Verse 19. This whole chapter back. Verse 19. And if they were all one member, where were the body? Right. There's all this one eye with the smelling. Who's gonna prophesy? Where's the talking? Where's the tongue? Who's gonna verbalize the words? Who's gonna see? Who's
Can
gonna
you imagine a dude walking around, he just one big brain?
Right. Burrito man.
One big brain,
no skull.
mad leaves on his head, no skin to protect him. You know, big ass skull walking down the block.
Nah,
He don't got no skin, no meat, no sinews. Nigga just come out like a skeleton.
Like my man Burrito Man in the train.
Oh my God.
Burrito.
Oh my
He
God.
put it back, brother.
Oh my
He
gosh.
brought it back. He said it confirmed.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 20. But now are they many members, yet but one body.
That's right. Many members, but one body, one mind. No members there, members here. But they're able to be there at the same time.
And they all gonna be one. They're gonna all do things that benefit the body.
Right.
They're not doing things just to benefit themselves. They're not saying, well, I'm averaging 30 points a game. Niggas can't guard me. I am him. I am unstoppable. The team just got beat by 60. Shut up.
Right.
You're right. You are unguardable. But you can't win a chip.
Right.
What does it matter? Hey, every time Charles Barkley get up, they always burn him. They burn him. They be like, yeah, but you don't got no rings. He be hot like a motherfucker, bro. Cause that hurt. Like you spend all this time, I got 19 rebounds a game. 30 points. You ain't never win a championship.
Get all the accolades.
Now you older, now you see, damn, I should have been like LeBron, moving different teams and trying to build instead of me being stuck in my ways. They be mad at LeBron. LeBron had a different concept. Yo, I want to be a team player. That's why he winning the rings. Yo, how come he don't take the last shot? Why I gotta take the last shot when I can pass it and somebody shoot better than me? That's why I got 5 rings. That's what makes him the overall best player to ever come in the league. It's not about scoring all the time. Sometimes you can give somebody a nice assist and win a championship.
when the Spurs beat the Knicks in '99, everybody think about Tim Duncan, but it was that little short point guard that killed the
Avery
Knicks.
Johnson.
Avery Johnson.
Yeah. I remember Alabama, man.
Yo, he gave me a splitting headache,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But now you see it. You need everybody. Everybody think about Tim Duncan, but it was a little guy named Avery Johnson, that killed the Knicks.
Right.
He went crazy on the Knicks, bro. Okay, sorry.
You got verse 21. It says, and the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee. Nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you.
Can you imagine if you boxing and the eye told the hand, I don't have no need of you? You will get a black eye, bro. The eye need a hand. How you gonna box without the hand? Without the hand? You don't got nothing to protect your eye. So now because you knocking the hand, your eye swole. Now you can't see. And if the hand can't see the eye, I don't need you. Because how you gonna know when to block?
Exactly.
So it's interchangeable. You know?
No eyes.
And that's why you gotta treat every brother in the camp pretty much better than yourself. You know, to a certain degree. You know? Don't be stupid, but you know, move accordingly, you know? Yeah.
Verse 22. Let me read down to verse 25. Verse 22. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary.
Wow. Read that one more time, bro.
We got
That's
1
heavy.
Corinthians 12 and 22. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble,
And when you think about it, those little things in the body control so much, bro.
Yes.
The gallbladder,
Yes.
that shit is little, bro. But if you got problems with that, you're gonna die.
Vital.
Everybody be looking for the big things, you know, the big organs, the liver, the heart. It'd be little things that, you know, man. So just because you might think a brother, oh, man, nah, brother, that brother's vital, bro.
Yeah.
He bring a lot to the table.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Which seem to be more feeble or necessary. You know what I'm saying? Even just the concept of making a fist.
The eyelashes.
How you make a fist without a feet? You go like this, you don't put no power in that. You gotta start from here to generate it up.
You need your fingers.
Hey, like you said,
The eyelashes.
Go get the eyelashes.
Yeah, you can pluck your eyelashes. But I guarantee you, if you chop all of them, you're gonna have a long week. Boy, your shit gonna be, you probably gonna be able to fuck this thing. You have a migraine, brother.
Now I'm gonna stop on the front of your eyes.
You could be in your house and catch it and go
You don't know how much that shit blocked out.
Word. Yeah.
Verse 23. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable.
Testicles. How many dudes really respect their testicles? You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit is a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
You got niggas that get testicle cancer, they die within a year. The testicles, it matters, bro. Yeah, you get problems. That's how your seeds and your testing are, bro. Yeah. That's where your bloodline. That's the bloodline right there, bro. Yeah.
That controls you being a man, your vocal cords, your masculinity, testosterone.
You're right, brother, because when they castrated, what was the dude that peanut butter?
Peanut butter, yeah.
George Washington Carver. That nigga lost his voice. He had a high thing. I let you know, bro.
Yes.
They castrated him.
Yes.
Yep, gotta appreciate your test. Matter of fact, when you had to testify, you had to grab your joints.
Exactly.
Check that out.
Exactly.
That's what the word.
But how many guys really washing up and really be like, damn, Lord bless me with something, you know?
Exactly.
Some testicles, bro.
Exactly.
I could give seed, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It says, and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor. And our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. You know what I'm saying? Like the priest said, because at the end of the day, who really paying attention to the testicles, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hidden. You ain't thinking like,
It's always hidden.
Exactly. Always
In
hidden.
America, your testicles always hidden.
Especially in America.
You know, you gotta tuck your balls in.
Exactly.
Boxers, briefs.
Exactly.
You always tucking your shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cell phone always by it. fried.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Verse 24. It says, for our comely parts have no need, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to the part which lacked. See? So those parts that actually are vital to your body that you don't pay attention to, the Most High saying, yo, pay more attention to that. Give honor to that.
Honor that.
Because you don't understand how much of a role that actually plays in your day-to-day life, man. Last verse. It says, verse 25, that there should be no schism in the body, no division, but that the members should have the same care one for another.
That's right.
And that's exactly why the Most High is doing what he's doing, because it's a major schism in this body of Israel. And that's why the Most High has to come over here and put this chemotherapy, this fire on this cancer, man.
Right.
And then guess what? That body all together is going to be reborn in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
The right way.
Right.
And right now, we got a major cancer in our body.
Yeah, 2/3 of Israel, that's the cancer. That's the motherfucking weakest links, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? You gotta get rid, you trying to rid them and get that right. You know? Then you gotta work out little skirmishes and beef and camps and all that. Come on, bro. You got a big enough problem. 2/3 of your body is sick. Well, think about that, bro. This is 50% of your body. Half. 2/3, what, like right here?
My chest is 2/3.
2/3?
Yeah, that's 2/3, brother.
That's 3/4.
Or 2/3?
2/3 would be like right here. Yeah, because you said this should need 25, 25, 25, 25. So I think 2/3 probably be like around the navel. Yeah, right around the navel. Yeah. So you sick from here down, bro. 2/3. Yeah, bro. And when you think it, when you see the visual, you're like, oh, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. It's more of them. That's more sickness in your body than healthiness, bro.
That's why Yahushua to help you walk through.
Yeah.
Yahushua had to come to help our brothers walk through, man. The body can't stand up. It's just it's not walking. It's done.
Get down Ezekiel. Yeah, get down Ezekiel. Then it stood up again. See, then you ready to jump. Yep, come.
Romans 12:3. No, for I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as the Most High has dealt to every man the measure of faith. Right? So the Most High has given everyone a measure of faith. Right? Everybody has been given that measure of faith to do what it's supposed to do. You don't think more of yourself.
Know what? Hey, that could be a video where you doing cooking. But when you're dealing with measurements, especially in cooking, if you put more, if they say put a half a cup, and you put more than a half a cup, you're gonna mess up the recipe. You gotta stick to the recipe, bro. You know? You're that recipe. You're part of the ingredients.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get mad because you got a half a cup of ice and I'm a cup of strawberries. You're gonna be one smoothie.
Right.
And then you can't be more portion of strawberries than the Most High gave you to be.
Right.
I'm only.
Brother said I'm a cup of ice. Well, I'm a half a cup of strawberries. Brother, we gonna be one smoothie. Right.
How about we come together, bro?
I'm one banana, nigga. Well, I'm soursop.
Nice trick right there. I'm CMOS in abundance.
Yeah, but guess what? We're gonna be one smoothie, and the brother gonna drink that. We're gonna give him all the nutrients he needs.
You know
what I'm saying?
According to the measurement the Most High has given.
And that's with the 144,000. That's why I was given a number, because when you're dealing with ingredients, the measure, that's numbers. That's what the 144,000 was needed with Yahushua to heal the whole body.
Yeah, that's the ingredients.
That's it.
Recipe right there.
That's it. That 144,000 is the number that was needed to heal the whole body. They need a whole bunch of millions and trillions and quadrillions of people. It was the 144,000. That was number 12,000 from here. That's the measurement. 12,000 from Judah, 12,000 from Levi, 12,000 from Benjamin. That was the measurement. It wasn't 12,500. It wasn't 10,200. It was 12,000.
Wow.
It was the balance.
Wow.
You know? Most I don't deal with a fucked up balance. So in order to make the 12 tribes, I got to get $12 for each joint.
Righteous men.
That's the smoothie ingredients. And those men were given faith. You know, some brothers was given a pint. You know, some brothers was given a gallon.
Be happy part of the measurement.
Yeah, be happy part of the goddamn smoothie, motherfucker. The hell wrong with you, man?
Verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
Wow.
Yeah, every member has its office to do.
Yeah.
And if you fail to do that office, you're gonna mess up the smoothie. You're gonna mess up the body.
Hey,
Like
we got one brother, his job was just to hold the camera. And he flaked on that. You know what that brother told us? He said, yo, I'm going to play basketball. He said, I'm going to play basketball. And you know what happened to him? 3 years later, Mossad chopped off one of his legs.
Play basketball now.
How you gonna play basketball now? That's the first thing I thought about. I said, damn, how you gonna play basketball now? That was the Lord mocking him, and I'm not bringing that out to try to chill on the brother. I'm bringing that out to show you that the Most High had mercy on you still, and that you could still be a part of this thing. Just stay in your lot. You know? Don't try to be more than what you are. Don't just stay. Just hold the camera, brother.
That's right.
You know? Hey, I'd rather. Well, what you gonna say? I'd rather be a door.
Yeah.
Hello. A doorkeeper. Yeah.
What the scriptures also say, what better to get into the kingdom of heaven mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, you got a chance, brother.
Verse 5. So we being many are one body in the Mashiach, and every one member one of another. Right? Verse 6. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith.
Wow.
Right? So the Lord bless brothers to go into deeper breakdowns and prophetic breakdowns.
What's up, brother? Peace.
Brother bless someone to be able to be a historian.
Yes.
Right? Brothers are a life speaking, speak the scriptures in life and apply an application, apply to your daily activities.
Right.
Right? Every brother, you can't be like every brother because the Most High has given everybody that office.
Right.
You know?
You can't say Michael Jordan is a better player than Magic. They both nice. They both great. You know what I'm saying? Magic was 6'10".
Handling.
How many brothers you seen tall like that, moving like a point guard, bro? So you can't say, yo, this brother better than that, but they both nice.
Both nice.
Because Magic can do stuff that Jordan can't do.
Exactly.
LeBron can do stuff that give me somebody. Anapuco. He can't do. But they all nice. They'll come to Gershwin Park and average 2,000 points a game.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
They
you.
go crazy.
You see what LeBron did when he played against them regular dudes?
Light 42.
Light.
Playing. Yeah.
It says, according to the proportion of faith, verse 7, all ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, and he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence.
And you got men now rulers, man, like actual rulers in the reincarnation back now. And they move in the spirit of rulership. And when you're around them, bro, you can feel like, God damn. You can tell this brother was somebody. You can tell this brother, you can be around brothers, I know this brother was somebody. And confidently say that. Now we don't know who the brother is, but his energy, this brother energy, your energy. I know y'all brothers with somebody. You know?
It says, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. All right, so everyone is given that their portion, all right, and their talents. All right?
Brother, why you like that? That's how he gonna be.
Right.
That's how the Most High made him to be.
Programmer. He can't help himself.
He can't help it. That's how he gonna be.
So you got my brother that always be rapping all the time. He can't help himself.
That was it on that.
Yeah, that's powerful.
God. 1 Corinthians 3:6. It says, 1 Corinthians 3:6, I've planted, it's Paul saying, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. Yeah, based on what we're speaking about, that's them working together.
So you
one
start
accord as a
5.
team.
You start 5.
Verse 5. Who then is Paul? Who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believe. Right, so, you know, Paul speaking saying, man, who really am I? Who is Apollos? We're just vessels or ministers by whom the Most High used to make you believe.
Right, you can't get salvation through me.
Right.
You know, brother, you can't, brother, you get salvation through Dawam. No,
Right,
you can't get nothing through me, brother. All I can do is give you this truth, and that's it.
Right.
You know, but you can't get access. That's why you shouldn't be man-pleasing no brother. You got to have respect for a brother and give reverence, but hey, even the brother might go off, and that brother might need you to rebuke him.
Right.
No, brother.
God.
Right. Nobody's above the program.
God, yeah.
You know? Anybody, when you're in the NFL, you break a rule, you get suspended. Period. Yeah, because you make the NBA look bad.
Right.
Deshaun Watson, that played for the Cleveland Browns, bro, you out here. What's wrong with you, nigga? Suspended, nigga. You making us look bad.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, Apollos, it says, like, even as the Lord gave to every man. Verse 6, I have planted. So Paul did the job of planting seeds. It would take time, measurement. When you plant a seed, you gotta have skill. You can't plant it too deep under the ground, and you can't put it too shallow on top. It gotta be like an inch in. So the skill of planting.
And then you gotta know when to plant.
Yeah, when to plant.
You know, like it's a certain it's just like putting grass down. You can't put grass down in the summertime. You gotta put it in the fall.
Right.
You know, so it can take root. But it's harder for it to grow when it gets scorched by the sun.
Right.
You know, so you gotta have that understanding. You know, hey, when a farmer don't make shit grow on his goddamn farm.
All right.
He don't make nothing grow.
Right.
Yeah.
And it says Apollos watered. Skill of watering. You don't want to overwater, or you don't want to underwater. You know, you can drown the plant, you overwater or the seed, and if you underwater, then it's not going to get enough nutrients and water. But God gave the increase. But the point is that both of them work together to actually cause this
Accomplishment. Right. To open up multiple churches and do great things in the ministry. You know? That's it.
Verse 7. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. So, you know, that's humbly, Paul's humbly saying that, because even with them working together in conjunction, they still nothing, because it's really up to the Lord if that plant is going to grow.
Right.
You know? So they can never say, well, you know, I did it or I did that. You know, the Lord allowed that to happen.
Hey, can you look at that word when it says water and planet in the Greek? Let's see when did they water and plant. You know? Let's see when they water and plant. It's not talking about now, you know? It was talking about actions that they did previously. You know, like you could plant an idea in a brother mind, but it may not mature until a year or two later.
Right.
You know, like when I first met Priest Corral, you know, I talked to that brother. How long we talked, bro? You talked for like a year, probably.
Yeah, over that. Brother.
Yeah, over that. Before you actually came out on the highways and byways.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Hey, I learned about an apostle for maybe 2 years before I actually had the courage and the understanding, like, yo, you got to do this. You know? Right?
Same time. Yeah, the same time. Me and the Holy Spirit, me and this brother came in around the same time.
Yeah.
And it took us like maybe 1 or 2 years for us to fully come into the ministry.
Because I wasn't really, like, you know, like, I knew this was the truth, but I you know, like, the Most High then allowed me to come in, like, oh, I heard it. Like, I was trying to take my time and, like, read it and make sure everything is right and exact. Because that's a big, you know, you jumping in the pot. Your face on camera, you're saying and doing certain things. But now I feel comfortable because I know everything I said and I did was, I'm happy with what I said and did.
That's the portion. That's how the Lord set it up. My testimony, the Lord just threw me right in there.
Wow.
I just went in there, and demon would pop in my head sometimes. And, you know, when you messing up and thinking, I didn't get enough time out. I have to do this right away. But no, that's what the Lord said.
The Lord wanted,
You're going to do this one now.
Most High gave the increase. He just boom, all right.
And these things hinder
scriptures
you.
say that like the dudes on the last days, you shall be of quick learning, quick understanding.
Wow.
You know, some brothers comment, they're gonna be able to quick understand. We in the last days. You're gonna be like in the set, you know, brothers, in a long time.
Hey,
the knowledge.
Priest Barazar, he came out.
Yeah.
That's the first time I think we made a brother really wait a long time before. Normally, you know, because we was younger, we just come in.
Right, but it was in his heart.
Yeah, it was.
He kept coming.
It was.
Once, remember, the circumcision is in the mind. So once your mind is circumcised to the truth, that is, you know, ultimately you come in. Now him being on his side was just him being on that side, but in his mind, he believed.
He believed, because he came out, he was out there with us.
He kept coming.
He kept coming.
Rain, snow, all of that. Yeah.
I was like, damn, this brother, he must really want it.
Yeah, he wanted it.
You know? Yeah.
Planting.
You came in, y'all two came in fast.
Oh, yeah,
Y'all, like you said, y'all two was the one quick learning. You know?
Yeah.
I think I met you, and I'll say maybe within like 2 weeks, you was maybe 2 to 3. You know how I was in
the spirit already had it. Like, yo, I'm looking for the truth. You know, 'cause I was going through my whole shit in life, and it wasn't working out. You know, I was bugging out, and I needed the truth. I was like, I need this water. I need this truth. And you know, it was just one scripture. You know, honor thy mother and father. You know what I'm saying? It's just a scripture, but I read it and it made sense. You know what I mean? And when it made sense out the Bible, I went back, did it nurtured me, and I said, yo, I want to do this.
Now you gotta do more
for others.
Right.
You know,
right.
That's what. Yeah, that was you know, the pure intent. So by the time I met you, it was like yeah. But in plant it says to set out in the earth, that is in plant, to instill doctrine.
Yeah, the seed and the planting is you instilling doctrine. That's a sit down. When we building with brothers, we like yesterday we built with a brother. We was installing, like, you know how you do like when you download an app, you gotta do an installation process. Install the app first, then you can use the app.
Right.
So when we building a brother, we was downloading the app. We was downloading the app to him. The doctrine of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
We was giving him that doctrine. He didn't know shit. Now, mind you, he reading the same book that we was reading.
Right.
But we don't know what the fuck he was reading.
Right.
Because none he was reading was scriptural.
Exactly.
It was all the opinion of men.
Right.
So we was like, yo, we're down. We're going to give you a new app, brother. Delete that bullshit.
Remove.
Take this one. This is the 5. This is the 7.0.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know?
Yeah, whatever app you have.
That shit freezing your computer.
Malfunctioning, freezing.
Yeah. To the point where you don't even think you're a pastor.
Right.
You know? So we was giving him a new installation process. Yeah.
So water. Let's talking about to furnish, to drink, irrigate.
Irrigate. So you give him the doctrine, and then what you do? Irrigate them.
Yeah.
You sprinkle them. You giving them out our belly shall flow. You constantly building with the brother.
Right.
Because nothing can grow without water.
Yep.
You know?
It also says to imbue, to saturate one's mind.
Wow. Yeah, go on there, brother.
Talking about the proportion of water that's needed to saturate one's mind. One person hearing the scriptures, you could give them a surplus amount of it, because their mind can take that without overflooding it. And then another person, you can't. You gotta saturate their mind according to a certain amount. You don't gotta give them much, because they're just drowned.
Right.
Oh shit, I can't even do this, man. I don't know what the fuck. Oh man, that's it for me.
Right.
You know. So hey, that's a skill. You know, that's a skill. And that's why brother be like, hey, don't get that brother too much yet. give them a little bit because you can oversaturate. There's some individuals you can go deep with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Some brothers you can't. You gotta, yo, brother, yo, take my number, call me later.
Yeah.
You can't be, you're oversaturated.
Oversaturated.
And one thing about plants, right? You gotta speak like they did a study about plants. About, you know, you should give them a name, you know, give them the name of Israel. You know, you give them a name, you talk to your plant.
Right, you building them up.
Build.
Yeah.
Come on, you could grow, you could do it. Daddy love you. You know, all praise Yahweh, Shem Yahweh. You could do it, grow to the sun.
Right,
you know,
right,
kiss the sun, you know what I mean?
Right.
Unless you go die, you know? You know? Hey, and that's what you do with a plant, you know? That's all that.
That's it.
You got anything? Anybody got anything? Yeah, appreciate it. Y'all gotta bring it out. What we got?
John 7 and
Ezekiel? Got it?
yeah, John. This book of John 7 and 38. He said, "He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow river of living waters."
Right. Out of his belly.
Now you saturate one mind, because out of your mind is gonna flow.
So you have one brother that gave him the doctrine, and another brother was building with him, watering him, constantly building with that brother, Bible studies. You know, but one brother introduced him to the doctrine.
Right.
You know,
That was his office.
that was his office.
He's good at
Matter of
bringing
fact,
them in.
Ricky read on verse 8. Salaki.
He's good
All right.
at, he's good at bringing brothers to the flock.
He said, 1 Corinthians 3 and 8.
Say that again on camera.
So like I said, some brothers, this is great at bringing other brothers into the flock.
Right.
And then you have other brothers that have the component on nurturing him, building him up, correcting him, relate to his life.
Right.
And that's
You
a
know?
patient thing. When you're dealing in the soil, then you gotta have patience, bro.
Right.
Because there's always gonna be hate. There's gonna be roots and stumps, all type of crazy shit. You're like, God damn.
And then the weeds growing next to it. Shit,
Weeds.
he's taking the nutrients.
Yeah.
Get that motherfucker away from him. You know, the weeds come. It says, verse 8, now he that planteth and he that watereth are one. See, they on the same team.
Right. Right. When somebody said to pick, and the person utilized the pick, and then he rolled.
Pick is very important.
It's very important.
very
Because
important.
now it frees you up, and then I'm going to seal him,
Sacrifice.
and I'm rolling to the basket.
Right.
You can either dump it to me, or you can hit a nice jump shot, you know?
Right.
But either way, we both can score, you know? It's like that's why the triangle offense was so powerful. Because Jordan would be at the top, Pippen would be at the top of the key, or coach. Jordan would be on the wing, and then they'll have Horace Grant in the post. And that triangle offense was beautiful, man. You know, it was shaped just like how the birds fly. You know, the triangle, everything is done in measurements and geometry, you know? You know, there's a science to this, man. That's why Phil Jackson is so heavy, bro. The box of money, these are boxes, this is science, bro. It's a geometry, you know? Shapes, cylinders, the box. You gotta go on the cylinder, post up, the arc, it's all science, you know? The backboard, 90 degrees, knowing how to twist the basketball way it can still go in. You gotta have, that's a spirit, bro. That shit that Kyrie do, that's that brother, the Lord made that brother to be nice like that. He can spin that shit'll go. Yo, that brother is nice, bro.
A certain angle, come right inside.
Knowing how to hit the certain points on the square. You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 8, now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
Right, so Paul got his reward. Paul got his reward in Apollo. You know, so hey, you might, well, I'm not playing, man. Focus on the water, man. God damn. You know? Yeah. And that's just like these men that try to be women. Like, why you don't let the woman be the woman? And you just be the man. Why you want to? Because that's how you know that's the spirit of Satan, through envy of the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's how that sin came about. Envying, wanting to know a different way on how to maneuver.
Right.
You know?
For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building.
God's husbandry. You that plot of land. And brothers is working on you, you know, tilling you, getting your, cause you know, tilling, I'm learning about tilling and getting the bobcat, tilling the land, pulling up the roots. Now when you pull up the roots, you can put the side down, because if the roots don't get pulled up, then it's gonna mess up how the side attaches to the soil. There's a science with that, man. You know? That's the same way like a brother. You gotta make sure that lot, you gotta get all the nigga out of him. All the roots, all the stumps. You gotta get that stump machine after you cut stump and get all that stump up. Because you can't put the grass there because the stump ain't gonna allow to gain root in the dirt. You know? So you gotta get all the stump up, all the roots, the wires. I was finding wires and poles, all type of stuff, man. You know? And it gotta be level, it gotta be flat. You can't have it where it's hilly, because when it rains, then the rain gonna all go down to the middle and cause a puddle. So you gotta flatten that thing out. You know? Go get you a bobcat, rent a bobcat. Keep going back and forth, tilling that bad boy. You know? Yeah. I see what I want to do.
I got Deuteronomy 32 and 5 and then 2. My doctrine shall drop as rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon tender herbs, and as the showers upon the grass. And that's the water, that's the knowledge, all right? And who did the Lord do that through? Part of the body, right? Paul, Apollos, right? That's how the doctrine was able to drop, all right, as dew, and that's the waters and the rain upon, all right? And what do you wait for after the rain, right? For it to grow, right? The increase, right? And who's in charge of that increase?
How about
right?
How about
you know? That was it. Bring this out real quick.
You got one? Bring it out, bro. I ain't know yes, I'll bring it out. Bring it out? Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out.
Now this is Ephesians chapter 4 verse 4.
Right.
It said, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. Yeah, because all of us here different walk of life, but we get that calling on that one body, on that one spirit, because all of us are part of our house here. It's like part for our house. You know, all of us from different places, different area, but we get that one calling, you know, a calling of hope. So we all believe in hope that our blessing that we could be a part of this household. If the house have made a house, you know, the 144,000 are scattered all over the world, you know. And we all on that one body, one hope, one calling, you know. So all of we have a part, like you were saying before, all of we have a part to build this house. Like parts of a house, you know. One could be a nail, one could be a door, one could be a step. You know, so you gotta be I just blessed to be here. I don't know what part I play, but I know another part of our house. You know, we here are part of that hope. Because we all called by hope.
Right.
You know, so I just happy to be here and be a part of that blessing.
Hey, some brothers just coming around, you can see it, but you be like, yo, you know, that alone be like, this brother believe, it keep you building. I know you said yesterday, just off of that build, it refreshes precepts in your mind. So when you get a new brother too, sometimes they just keep you going, this precept, let me feed them that. Let me build with this on them. You know?
It's always going to be a refreshing course. If you're really trying to bring brothers in the truth, you're going to have to keep bringing up the same precepts. Come.
This is verse 5. It said, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. This is one faith, yo. This is one energy pushing, you know. You know, this goes down 44,000 pushing. If you're in Chicago, you go to Georgia, you go in Brooklyn. It's one baptism, it's one force pushing. You know, it could be in Ireland. It could be anywhere in the world. It's one foreman, one supervisor pushing this, yo.
Not Episcopalian Church, Roman Catholicism, Roman Catholic Church, the Baptist Church. No, this is one body, one knowledge. You have the truth. That's it. Not all these different dimensions all over the place, causing confusion to the children of Israel. Yes, yes, brother.
And you ain't gonna never grow. Like, hey, you know what that remind me of? When you a parent, and a child would try to get over on you. A child would ask the father one thing, and the father would be like, no, you can't do that. And then the child, because the child, is pretty much called it folly. That child will ask the mother the same thing. And if that mother say yes, it's gonna cause confusion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody gotta operate on the right wavelength, bro. Or it's gonna cause confusion, bro. You got dudes that come around acting like they broke, meanwhile they driving Bentleys.
Yeah.
You got dudes.
Yo.
You know?
Oh, man.
They got access. Brother, yeah, brother.
A black Bentley or a black jumped up
with the
Bentley.
top down.
Top down.
Man, keep on putting on that
You know,
B-side
but then
to
when you
the
come
scene.
around, brother, yo, you don't got nothing, you don't talk about nothing, yo, I got this going
He
on.
don't got nothing to
Nothing.
get. He look like,
Oh, you saying he tap dancing?
that's it, yeah.
Lord, tap this.
Damn.
That's not one body. The kids come there like trying to like figure life out,
Yeah, they did, yeah.
you know? Yeah.
One good exercise.
No.
Something like this.
Like this, go ahead. Yeah. What that gonna do?
Teach you how to dance for Esau. That's how you do it.
How that's gonna clothe me?
They ain't do shit.
My clothes smell like shit. I come around eating pork and things.
Yeah.
And French.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's it.
That was it?
Water. Great
That
job.
was it? You got Ezekiel 37 and 10. It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me.
So what did Ezekiel did?
He prophesied.
So you can't say that what we doing on the highways and byways ain't nothing.
Right.
Because by you prophesying, that's gonna create something. Now watch what that's gonna create.
As he commanded me, it says, and the breath came unto them. See that, man? And that's heavy, because we were just speaking on Apollo and Paul. And it's heavy because guess what? The Most High commanded them to do their job. He did his job, but just like how the Most High gave the increase, the Most High, he was the one that had to give them the breath to go into them.
Hey, you know that's called cause and effect.
Cause and effect, bro.
Right? Because I did this, you told me to do that, I did it. Now I was able to bring other men in the truth.
Yes.
That's basically what that's saying in translation.
Yes.
You know, this how men became warriors. This how men of my nation remembered themselves.
Yeah. Yes.
I played a part in that.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Ezekiel.
Right.
Right. Ezekiel played a part in that.
Right.
And Ezekiel's back now.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm Ezekiel, I'm just saying Ezekiel.
Now you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
You gotta say that, bro, because these niggas is crazy.
They'll
Bro.
pick any little
They
point.
gonna believe whatever the hell they gonna believe.
See, that brother was insinuating.
They believe that, man.
We're saying because these great prophets of old, that's why we're able right now to be on our feet, right, through the Holy Spirit and prophesy, man. With the Most High, what? When that breath of life that went into them, man. It says, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
See that? These are men that was dead, bro. And because you, and to you, this might be like, oh man, this ain't about nothing. Bro, you don't know how the Lord could be working. You probably got on the phone, yo, I see them brothers, man. I know what they do. Them dudes might want to talk to us. You never know.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We might change that whole shit, man. Cut that out, shit. Cut all out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bible study one session.
So I'm just letting everybody come through, learn to tell people no. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead. Got one little sodomite boy in there. Yo, bro, that dude got a... Yeah.
I didn't see him yet. I didn't see him.
Little sodomite kid be up in there. Yo, go ahead.
It says, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Right. So that was the cause. That was the effect. Because you did that, look what happened. A whole damn army came from out of you, man. You done motivated a whole army. Now, within the army, you got different platoons. Okay. You know, so he motivated armies. You know, Ezekiel and men like Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey man. So, be grateful that you part of this body, man.
That's right.
And the simplicity of this truth. This truth ain't gonna be the way you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be real simple. It ain't gonna be deep where you gotta go into the No, the Lord just wants you to go on the highways and byways and tell people about me. And I'm gonna give you everything to say. That's why the Lord said, don't worry about what to say when they grab you up. I'm gonna give you the word to say.
That's beautiful.
Just like He's giving us now. You know?
Beautiful.
Every day ain't gonna be a super confrontational day. Every day ain't gonna be an edifying. We had an edifying day last night, off camera.
Off camera.
You know? Hey man, anybody got something? Anybody got something? Yeah, that's it. All right, come on. Hey, with that being said, I'd like to give infinity honor to our Lord and Savior,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Wadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutations to you, the brothers that doing the truth sincerely and not for vain glory, man. All right, big up to the house of Dawadah, man, woman, and children. The hopeful elect, man. Big ups to all the brothers, man. Texas, Chicago, South Carolina, all over, man. With that being said,
Kom Yashala, Kom Yashala, Kom Yashala, Shalom.